Yo, new breed. What up, y'all? What you carrying? Let me know. Go. I want to know not just knives. I want to know pockets. Setups. What you got? What's your loadout? Give me those loads. Whoa, that was gonna come out wrong. Don't give me those loads. What up, Real? What up? What up? Real's a moderator. Yeah, trying something out. See how it goes. Z-Man, what's up, dude? What's up? Z-Man will be joining us today. Special guest. Gonna talk some. He's got a penguin collection, and he's got a nimble, EMP nimble. So that's gonna be cool. Talk about some other stuff, this and that. Hellcat, what up, dude? What up? What y'all carrying? Let me know. I wanted to start off the stream also with I don't know if he's here. Excuse me. With oh, I want to do this too because I was talking to Matisfaction was in the stream last night, last stream, and I was like shouting everybody out and dropping links, and I forgot to drop his link, so I'm gonna do it right now, right off the bat. We're gonna get it in here. So if anybody's watching, because a lot of people, that are in this chat follow him, but in case they don't, there's Matisfaction's channel. Sorry, Maddie. There we go. Yeah, broke ass knives. I don't know if he's in here. Is he in here yet? Or I don't know if he's going to be. I don't know what's going on with my StreamYard right now. It's acting goofy. Hold on. Why is it doing that? Well, it might not matter. We'll see what's up. So I want to. Oh yeah, it is gonna matter. What the hell's going on here? Already starting off like this, are we? Is that what we're gonna do? Okay. All right. So started out talking about broke ass knives. The Kaiser design contest. They already did the thing and everything. Words. They did the review and the who won and all this, and he had a really good design, and it was top 20. I think he should have been like top 10 because they had two in the top 10. They were just changing like handle materials, which I thought was kind of lame. Like it wasn't change handle materials. I mean the rules were kind of vague regardless. We didn't get them until the weekend after they started the whole thing, but yeah, two were in there with just changing handle materials, and I mean it's cool. Their designs, their handle materials were cool, but it wasn't what I felt was what the contest was about. And then the one that won, or at least I thought he was going to win, I don't know, was already working with them. So I thought that was kind of, I don't know. But yeah, he should have been at least top 10. I think he was the first one revealed, which was dope, but then also he should have been higher up. So I'm going to just show it if he's not here. Uh, I hope you don't mind. Oh, he shouldn't mind. It was already shown. But here we go. This is Cole, last name, broke ass knives design right here. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, let me do this. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Button lock. I think it's a button lock. I think that's the button right here. So I think they said that that Poon Spoon was too far back or something like that. Either way, whatever changes, it just should have been higher up, in my opinion. So I just wanted to highlight that. Good job, Broadcast. I'm gonna drop his if I can get this off. Oh, okay. Drop his link in there. He's got a channel too. Oh, Z-Man too. He's in here, not even dropping his link. Let me drop Z-Man first. Z-Man, are you still doing your channel, man? Let me ask you that before I drop it in here. I don't know if you. I know you have a channel, but I don't know if you're still doing stuff for it. I saw your stuff is kind of a little farther back. This is Broadcast Knives channel, so y'all go hit him up. He's been showing me some of his designs, and he's got some good designs. They're really wild. Some are wild, but yeah, he's got some skills. He didn't do it. What happened there? That is pretty close to the settled design. There might be a couple of little tweaks, but yeah, that's pretty much it. The only thing is that I haven't put any materials in the maintenance tray yet. But yeah, that's the design though. Yeah. It's gonna be mad easy if he's cool with it. I just need to touch it up and then do the materials on it. Oh, the other thing too, there is a big because I made these mats bigger uh, last time, and it kind of messed up the sliding of the lid on, and which I thought it was going to be fine, but I guess I was 0.125 off, so that's pretty lame. So if he doesn't mind I mean, it's kind of a big thing. It's supposed to close. That's kind of the like the main part of it. So I don't know if he's gonna want it like that, but if he's cool with it like that, then that's gonna be Satisfactions. Um, what would you think, man? What kind of changes would you do? I mean, I'm open to them. I'm also considering maybe doing some customized versions of it or whatever. But I think a layout that I can just have out would be easier and um, uh, would be cool too. I mean, I think it's a decent layout. Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, I entered. I have it right here. Um, and I didn't do the lockup. I wasn't sure how far I should go. I should have just done it. When you're gonna do something, you might as well do it all the way, and I didn't. So that was on me. That was my bad. But yeah, I entered something. Yeah, his design. I should have kept his design up. My bad. Um, yeah, he had a good design. I liked. Wait, is it a Tonto? Yeah, I guess it was, right? Yeah, it was a good design. It was a good design. I liked it. This is what I threw in, and I just wasn't sure how far I should have gone. But like I said, that was my bad. I should have just done it all the way. Oh, I just saw something. Oh, okay, I saw you, real. I got you, man. I just saw the private chat. Nothing, nothing. Just joking. Um, so this is what I put out, and I should have just done more to it. And the tip is probably a little too high. I see that, and I don't know. I left their handle the same. I just cut away a little bit of material right here, and but I changed the blade a lot. I left their thumb stud, but then I added this right here. And I didn't do the lockup, but I showed them the other side closed and the cutout because I did the cutout similar to what they had for a button lock. So this is how theirs is set up for a button lock. So there was like a pin right here, I think, or no, there was a pin up here, and then the button right here. So I'm not sure. There was like a plate on the inside, and there was like I guess holding all the internals in. But that was and then I showed it closed to where it wasn't hitting. If I can see the joint here. To show them that it wasn't hitting any pins or anything. It's hitting these, but those are the screws for the clip, so those weren't all the way through, but that's what I sent in. But with mine, like I can see what I did wrong, or some things that I would change. But I think for some of the people that they did make it in, I don't know why the handle material ones would have made it in. That's just me. But congrats to the one who won and the ones who got in. It's awesome. It's really cool. Really cool. 3, 4, and 11. I think I saw. I think I liked 7. 7 was pretty cool. It was like Kelly or something like that. I thought that one was good, and I think 4 was another one too. I remember 4 was. I think it was 4. You just get back to it. I'm gonna drop your link in, man. You want me to drop your link in? I'm gonna drop it in anyway. Unless you tell me not to. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's for Knives. What's up, dude? What's up? Sorry, man. I'm talking this and that. I didn't even see you. How's it going, dude? What are you carrying, man? What's everybody carrying? Nobody's told me, man. Golly. Y'all, are y'all's pockets empty? Don't tell me your pockets are empty. I'll show you what I got. It's like, I don't really have anything fancy yet. So, and I show the same thing all the time. Kaiser Converse. This one I got the Savili Thug 2 little doodad on there. Not usually my thing, but it's on there. This will be in a live at some point. This and a maintenance tray at some point will be in, I mean, in a live, in a giveaway at some point. And I'm not sure what else. We'll see what else I got in there, but that's for sure. Oh, that kicked out pretty lame, but that was on me. So that's what I got. That's what I got. Then what else do I have in my little wallet? Hide and drink. I like their logo, man. Their logo is sick. Little Mech Army X4S. I think it's X4S, XS4. Just put letters and numbers and stuff. I can never remember the order. So that's what I got. I think that's it. Oh, and my Viperade, my Gatorade, a Viperade thing, pen, a gel pen gel or something. It's pretty cool. It like if it accidentally opens a little, it closes on its own. So that's pretty cool. It, like twist close so it doesn't open, so it doesn't write words in your pocket. You know. Yeah, this is my Viperade though. Your new bits today? My bad. Sorry, I got real quiet for a second. Oh, nice. Yeah, man. What kind of bits you get? Them Weas or what? Go for it. Drop it. Oh, okay, cool. Did I do it already? Oh, I didn't do it yet. There it is. It was ready to go. It's right there. Sorry. You got new patches too? Man, all right. That's what's up, all those dead nuts. Yeah, those are dope, man. Lefty, go check out Lefty's channel, Devo Knives. They got some, oh man, they're putting out fire. Just everything's fire, bro. Jeez. Him and Colin putting in work. It's awesome. You got a pony style? I think I saw that, man. That's awesome. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm hearing good things, man. Size and it's like a small stout, but yeah, it's I'm hearing the ergos are good on it, and like it's a good size for them for how they minimized it. A Kaiser Feist. No, sorry, I saw the first one, but I like the Kaiser Feist a lot. So I've like it looks dope. It looks dope. Best Tech Bihia. Bihia. I don't know that one. I'm gonna have to look it up. That's what we do, man. On the Clydesdale, no, man. I hit him up on Thursday night. I think I sent an email over to Kubi, and I was like, let me send him some designs too. So I sent him three designs to see about maybe some licensing if they're down for that. And I was like, by the way, any word on my my prototypes? But I haven't heard back yet, so we'll see. I was gonna hit him up on Monday, but I went ahead and waited. But we'll see. Lefty was talking about something during his live stream about because he works with Kubi a lot, and he said that they take did you say 2 months or something like that? I'm not sure for the prototypes. I forgot he said something, but it was like a little longer than what they had said. But I was already anticipating a little longer wait, but what he said was maybe a little bit longer. But that's fine though. I mean, as long as they come and as long as they're fired, you know, I need them hot. I need them hot. But no, I haven't heard anything, no updates yet. So when I know, you guys will know for sure. And hopefully that's soon. Another thing I wanted to drop in was, damn, I forgot to get those links. Uh, I saw the guys that I follow for doing CAD. Oh man, I'm lagging. Sorry. Quarterly Fabrications and Austin Shiner. I might have to look it up. I'm doing everything wrong right now. Well, anyway, they one I didn't know how to get on the Quarterly Fabrications, and then the other one, Austin Shaner, I think. He just dropped a top 10 like things to remember in CAD or something like that. I'm gonna look that up in a minute. But it's a really good watch. Like if you guys are doing CAD and you want to know some Fusion 360 stuff and things to like do and avoid or whatever. I don't remember exactly how the video went, but it was good. I watched it. And I'm gonna drop the link for that if you are interested in that. But this right here is Quarterly Fabrications. This is who I first learned the designing knives from on his channel, but this is his Instagram, which I didn't know he had. I just saw it the other day, and he also does some sewing of like he does. I can just share it, right? He does like backpacks and like bike stuff, other EDC things, backpack bags and backpack bags, bicycle bags. Like they go under the little the bar. That I don't know what it's called, but yeah, he has a page that he has like his designs on, so that's pretty cool. I hit him up on Messenger. I was like, hey man, uh, I watched your video and thanks for your help because he's the whole reason or way I was able to learn CAD. I mean, I had to rewatch the video, but that was just because I was trying to see everything that he was doing. But his channel really helped me a lot, and the video. He only had the one video at the time, I think, but that's what I was going to all the time, just his channel, and that's how I learned. That's how I picked it up. So if y'all want to go check that out, follow him, give him a follow on Instagram. And then Austin Shaner, I'll look up his link too. Pockets are empty. Probably carry a bug out. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, that bug out. Yeah, Zach stuff. I'm gonna drop his link too at some point. Remind me because if anybody wants to know any Benchmade, y'all check out his channel. And Zach's a good dude, regardless. Just go check him out. And so like everybody in here already watches them anyway. So Lexivon. I've never heard of them. Are they good bits? Lexivon. Maybe I have heard of them. I don't know. I have to look that up. Yeah, Zach is dope, man. I like Zach a lot. Let me see. I want to drop in this link of this top 10 video because it's a good one. And I meant to have it ready, but I think I can just type in his name. I think it's Austin Shaner, but yeah, if you're into trying to learn CAD, he does really good videos, and the top 10 things just really it's really good. If I can find it. Oh, here you go. Top 10 tips I wish I knew sooner. Can I just grab this link right here? Give me it. Let me see. So this is the link right here. And I'll drop a link to his channel, but this is the video. And if y'all are interested in that should be the video. I don't know if it doesn't work. Y'all let me know. I'm just gonna get his channel right now. But he does. I think he's been designing like his own guitars or something too, which is really cool. So it shows like I like I don't mind watching other things that are being designed and created in Fusion 360. In fact, I like it. I like to watch it because I can still apply that to what I'm learning or what I'm doing, and helps me learn other ways of doing things. And there are also things that I want to design that I want to create with Fusion, and so it'll give me ways to learn and do that. So yeah, I'll watch anything that I think might help me out in some way. But check it out. He's got a good like his. It's easy to follow along, and it's helped me too. He's another one that I've watched as I've continued to go into designing and other things, other designing. When I hit a wall, I'm like, let me see if there's a way I can do it. Or I remember he did something like this, and I'll go back and watch it. I wanted to show you the morph. The morph. So I put out a little bit. I've been like really showing like little pieces of this design on Instagram because I'm trying to. I mean, I'm still putting out probably more than I should, but I want to show. I want to show my designs. I want to see what people think. Sometimes I don't. No, I'm just joking. But I just want to kind of limit what other people that have other ideas might want to take it, give me it. So this one I've been putting a lot of thought into, and I'm trying new things, and um, I'm just trying to make it stand out a little bit more, be a little premium, I guess, in a way, just in what I'm doing, and anyway, here it is right here. So I had it with brass and gold, or brass and black, like a almost gold look on the trim here, but I did put back silver, put the silver back on it, or titanium. And then I went with two tone because I was kind of intrigued. Oh man, I forgot to talk about Smoking Joe 2.0. Man, I didn't even get his links. Rio, I don't know if you're here, man. If you can drop Smoking Joe 2.0 is my friend Joseph. Uh, he's Smoking Joe 2.0 is his business. He does barbecue. If you're ever in San Antonio, check out his barbecue. He's thinking about entering a competition. I might be on his team. I don't know, but yeah, he does really good barbecue. Smoking Joe 2.0. So I know with EDC and the knives and the shows and everything. Some of us travel. I haven't traveled yet, but there's a lot of traveling that can happen. And if you're ever in San Antonio, and maybe he expands, we'll see what's up. But I mean, he hasn't said that. I'm just saying. But oh, hold up. Hold on a second, guys. My bad. Oh, okay. Got you. I don't know. How do I copy this? Let me see. Uh, let me see. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So I'm gonna show his TikTok if you want to check him out, and his Instagram too. Drop it in here. But hold on. Yeah, I completely messed up on what I was going to talk about. I just wanted to mention a few things that I had wanted to bring up and slip my noggin. Bear with me, bear with me. So y'all check out his grow if y'all like barbecue, smoked barbecue. He does awesome. Oh, I'm dropping him in the private chat. Yeah, hopefully these work, but those are them. Sorry about that. Made a mess on my show right now. All right. So this is the morph is what I'm calling it, and yeah, it's got a fuller right here, and I need to soften this up a little bit still. It's not complete, but it's close. And the two-tone thing, I just wanted to try out. It's never really been, I don't have an issue with them, but it's never really been something I seek out or anything. And I just thought it might work with this part right here in the front there. I just thought, I think it looks pretty cool. So the thing that I'm working on right now that I've been kind of stuck on is the pocket clip, because I want it to be set inside, but I don't have enough room on the back end. Excuse me. So I've been stuck. I've been trying to figure it out. So this is the inside right here. That's what I have going on. And I have a backspacer that I was trying to work the clip into, and it just hasn't worked out yet because there's just not enough space. So I've been going back and forth on how I want to do it. I've been thinking maybe something like a piece that goes up this way. Let me try to show things that I was kind of thinking. So I was thinking maybe it's not the one I wanted. I was thinking maybe something like to go up from the screw maybe to here, but it sets inside the frame. But I don't know if that's going to work. And then I was thinking, I'm just going to use a square to give an example, a rectangle. So some way this way, but that's not going to be enough room. It'll be on the spine. So I just been going on. And the other possibility is to change the degrees on, I'm about to bring Z-Man in. It's almost time. Bring it to 75, the closing from 176 degrees. It'll give me more room to play with, and I can add more material to the backspacer, and then have that to where the clip kind of sits in. But I was kind of trying to keep it at 76 degrees. It doesn't look bad. I mean, it's not sticking way out, but I wanted it to be at 176. So I don't know. And but yeah, the design, yeah, I've just been trying some things, and it's a flipper and with the finger slot, that slot. And I tried something new on the handle that I like, so like a little dip in here and back here. There was another thing that I was trying to do to it that I wasn't able to get done, but yeah, I like. I guess I've been trying some new things for it, and the inside is really there's a lot going on in here that I've been adding to it, or that I added to it, then hopefully that would be something that is possible and it works. This piece does not get in the way of the blade. Just let me show. It's not hitting. It's almost as if it were a backspacer. So there's space right there. So what it's meant to kind of hold in the lock, but anyway, that's that. It's just something I'm working on. Well, one of the things I'm working on. And the other one is I started working on this last night. Touching it up more is the gallop here. So the handle, I think, is more where I want it now. It was different before. Looks a little weird right here because it's thick, but I think it's close to where I want. So that's what those are. All right, I'm about to bring Z-Man up. Ready to come on, bro? Whenever you're ready, Z-Man, let me know, dude. Not rushing you or anything. And I got the group sesh right here. Haven't messed with anything on this. This is the one that I just bring up when y'all are on, or when I'm on with y'all. So this is still the same. I gotta mirror that other piece. I haven't even done that. Yeah, I like how this one's coming out, and I compared it to the Clydesdale too, and it's different enough, so that's cool. This part, this isn't done yet. This little forehead right here. I can bring it back a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to bring it back too much, but I can soften it. And then the flipper tab isn't done yet either. It's pretty close, but it's not done yet. Oh, my bad, man. All right, cool. Let me bring you on right now. Hold on a second.
What's up, man?
Yo, how you doing?
That's a neat looking design you got going.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. How's your day going?
It's going good. Did a bunch of yard work this morning, so a little tired from that, but I'm good.
Oh yeah, my bad, man. Hey, if you need a longer time or whatever, you let me know. I'll be on till
Oh
5.
yeah, you're
You
good, man.
good?
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, you said it's earlier for you, right?
Yeah, it's just about 12:30.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, can y'all hear him? Can everybody hear him? Is there any echo or anything? Y'all let
I'm good
us
on
know.
my end. From
Yeah, it sounds good to me too. Um, oh yeah, so you were cutting the yard, doing it up over there,
yeah,
cleaning.
so I still got to do more because we got a big yard, but we got a good start on it today.
Oh, okay. Y'all get how's the weather been over there? Like
It's been
rainy
hot
or?
for us.
Oh yeah.
It's been pretty sunny and hot for us. It's cooled down the last couple days, but we were up in the high 80s earlier this week, and being up here in Washington, that's a little too hot for my liking.
Oh really? Well, I'm in Texas, so it gets pretty hot down here. 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but
Where
yeah,
you at in
last
Texas?
night it was raining, man. I was printing, and I was in the middle of the last piece to this thing I'm working on, and like the lights flickered, so things went off for a second, and it was just stuck. And then it started printing, but it was dragging because the axis changed, like it
Okay.
reset itself. So it was dragging on the thing, and it was coming out all messed up. And then I adjusted it, and then the layering was coming out lame again. So then I fixed it again, but it came out all right. Just this little part
Yeah,
right
no,
here.
that's
To
good.
this, but yeah, it came out all right though. But that was the weather last night though. But it almost ruined everything. um, so what are you carrying, man? Oh, you showed me. Let me see that. What did you say, Bahia?
Best Tech Buhai, I think is how they say it. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
little
Oh,
guy.
okay, that one. Yeah.
It's probably like the same size as the baby banter.
Oh,
Do
okay.
I have
Yeah,
the
I
baby
got it right
banter?
here.
Yeah, it's just a little guy, but the ergos are great. It's a O stop hell design.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
But
think.
it was one of those ones when I first saw it, I was like, that thing's mean looking. I gotta have it, you know.
Yeah, man. Is it?
And then I
Have you
had
cut a lot with it or no?
no, not yet.
Not yet.
Um,
Okay.
and then I had one of my fights with me.
I
This
like
is
the Feist, man.
the blue jean denim one. I also got the other. Where is it? This guy. This is my favorite Feist. My
Oh,
Deadpool
yeah, that
one with
was
the
sweet.
reverse Tonto. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. The one that I carry that's similar to that is Kaiser Converse or Kaiser Converse. I don't know how they say it. I say Converse because it sounds cool, but it's probably Converse. But
Right.
it has kind of a similar blade shape. But
Looks a little bigger. I'll have to check that out.
well, the handle, I mean, it's probably just thicker. Probably the handle's a little thick. It's a little thicky. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I carry it all the time. The Feist is dope. Another Kaiser that I like is Yorkie, but that's a little guy
Hmm.
too, right? Have you ever handled a Yorkie?
I haven't.
Oh,
I do like my mini sheepdog with the thumb hole. Flip it around.
oh, okay.
On the
Sheepdog
flip
is
side, there
dope.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I like sheepdog.
I I got the regular size one too that matches the big boy.
Oh yeah, nice. Is that the biggest one?
No, no,
They
I
have a
don't
bigger
have the
one, right?
extra large one. That thing is
Uh,
ridiculously big. It's
right.
gigantic. Like,
That
but
one's big enough.
yeah,
Who we got in here? Oh, what's up, man? I don't want to butcher your name, Grasan. Sorry,
I
dude.
was gonna say
But what's up,
I don't
dude?
want to butcher it either. I see him in
Broadcast
the
man was
chats all
saying,
the
man,
time
I
though.
was showing you, man, shouting you out, your design, man. You should have been top 10, dude. I showed your design. I hope that was cool. Uh, what was I going to say? Oh, the feist. Yeah. So yeah, I carry this one. It's kind of similar, but the handle. It just seems like from the way like it looks like the feist is a little slimmer. The
Yeah,
handle.
yeah. The Feist is, and it's not. They're not. I mean, they make a larger Feist, I think. But
Oh
this is
yeah, I
the
think that's
regular
a new
size.
one, right?
I think the this is the regular sized one. But just for like a size comparison with the bug out, get it up here. I can get them. There we go.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but
That's the
they started
regular size
making a
bug out,
large
right?
one, I think. What's that?
That's the regular size bug out.
Yeah,
Okay.
with my
Yeah. Okay. So,
aluminum honeycomb scales I like.
ooh, nice. Uh, so how many penguins do you have, man? That was one of the
I
videos
have
that I saw. Well, I mean, I've seen the other ones you had too, but that was one that I saw, and you were like, I think you had just gotten a new one in or something like that, or it
yeah,
was
and I've
just a
gotten a couple more.
penguin collection.
I've gotten a few more since then. But between me and the wife, because she has a couple of them, I think we have like 12 or 13. I have
Ooh,
10 out on the
nice.
table. Um, but it started with the what was that, the brown or green micarta one that I first had, and she has that one. Um,
Okay.
and then I got and then I got the blue jean denim one when it became available, which it kind of got dark with my hands, but that's just the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
D2
So it's seen some
budget,
work then.
$30. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and
I was
then
gonna ask you what is your appeal to them? Do you like the design or the budget or like
it's
a blend
just
of both?
originally it was definitely the budget aspect and the materials that it was, because at the time when I first got on the scene a few 2 3 years ago, this was one of the only knives around $30 that had D2 in micarta, so it was a
Okay.
great value for the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and I love the blade shape. It's utilitarian. I'm a maintenance specialist, so I do a lot of work with my hands and cutting stuff, and just works for me at work. You know what I mean? So it
yeah,
just drew me to it, and it's a good knife, good action for $30. Like, are you kidding me?
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
and then because I liked it so much, it just kind of evolved into let's get that version and that version and that. Yeah. So I've got
Yeah.
a whole bunch of them sitting over here, but um, we got the titanium frag pattern one, and I forget this is
How do I make you big?
that is a good question.
Hold on a sec. Is it this? I don't know. I
But this one's
forgot.
154 cm,
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
different blade steel, titanium with the frag pattern. Um, I got that one, and then let's see, this one was a Caviso Outdoors website exclusive. So it's got
Oh, that's
carbon
that
fiber
carbon
on one
fiber.
side. It's S35VN, and then it's got the
Oh
titanium
yeah.
on the backside frame lock.
How was the
Um,
frame lock on it?
it's nice. Dude,
Yeah.
it's this knife is so lightweight with the titanium and the carbon fiber. Um, they did an excellent job with this one. I enjoy that one a lot. And then this was the first titanium one I bought, though, was the blue. That's also with the black
Oh
wash
yeah, that
blade.
was sick.
But yeah, like I said, I've got a whole bunch of them over here.
Which one's your
Um,
favorite?
my favorite is the jig tie, the traditional pocket knives exclusive.
Oh wow. Yeah, that one's
Yeah,
sick,
and
dude.
so this one and the other two that go with it, I'll show you in a second, were actually were gifted to me from Big Red, which was super freaking awesome. He did not have to
Oh
do
cool.
that. He surprised me with that. So that's the regular size one, and then he did the big one with the flipper on it. This one has a
Oh
flipper on
yeah.
it. The OG, the regular ones don't. And then the baby. Um, so this is the big one and the baby.
I didn't realize they did one with a flipper.
Yeah, they put the flipper on the big one, which I thought was neat. It still got the thumb stud too, but there's yeah, kind of
Does it change the ergos for you? Oh
the
wow.
flipper. No, because it's so much bigger. You have so much more handle to grab. It doesn't get in the way at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say it
if
is a lot
anything,
bigger.
yeah. So
And
and
you got a
then
nice
my
collection of them, man.
and then this one's really cool because I had to have it, but it's got the Damascus on the blade. I don't know if that's showing or not, but
Oh yeah, yeah. Is it like real or is it the that kind of I don't know what
No,
they
it's
call it,
real.
etching? Is real?
It's real. It's a similar to the stuff that Civivi uses.
Oh, okay, okay.
The nine, it's like 9CR, and I forget what the other steel they put in there is, but yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to bigify you in a minute because I felt
What's up,
bad you were showing me,
Manufacturing?
and I'm like, I
It's
think
all
I did
good,
it
man.
last time, but I can't figure out how to do it right now. Is it this? Hold on, let me try this. Nope, I don't know what's going on. My bad. I'll
I'm
figure it
always
out.
I
Oh,
always I always
Crispy
jump on other
Critter, what
people's
up, dude?
lives. So I don't know the controls.
Yeah, for some reason, I was able to do it more last time, but oh, I think I just do this. Hold on, I'm gonna click this. I think this is gonna be you. Hold up.
There you go.
There it is.
And then so I was showing you that this one earlier, the small one. There's the mini
Oh, okay.
penguin. Kind of give you a yeah,
Yeah, I was interested in that mini penguin, man. It
dude.
looks
It's
good.
I like it. It's not bad in the hand. I mean, my pinky drops off. It's a three finger, but it's still comfortable, you know, and it's great for the pinch grip.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would be good for too. Yeah, man.
But it was
I'm
super
gonna
cool to
figure
get
it
all
out
three and
soon.
that all three of them matching.
Oh yeah, so you have all three blacked out. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Satisfaction, what up, dude? How you doing, man? Hey, I dropped your link in earlier from forgetting last time. I wanted to get it
And
out
then
of the way early.
my girl's also got the copper handled penguin.
Oh, okay, is it heavy?
Yeah, it's got a little more weight to it, but it's not
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mind a little weight in my knives, to be honest. I already fill my pockets up anyway. You know what I mean? And
Oh, dude,
especially
my
with
I
a
got
smaller knife, I prefer heft in a smaller knife. Um,
right.
yeah, I don't want it to feel like I'm gonna break it. But it's already small, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like for example, I have the mini elementum, and I thought those were good materials they chose to use because it's a decent size. You know, like not a decent size, but like there's enough purchase on it for it to feel like I don't know, usable. I guess not. It's not a
right.
primary or anything, but you know, it's better than some other ones out there being real light. I just like that heft, that heft it has.
That's probably my favorite small knife till this day. Still, is the baby banner. That thing is.
Yeah,
They just
man.
crush the ergos on it, man.
Yeah, and the action too. The action too is
Yeah,
really awesome. The inside is cool. Like when you do maintenance on it, it's there's more to it than you would think for it being the price it is. You know, like I don't know if that had anything to do with Ben Peterson, but it's really cool the inside of it. I like. I don't know. There are some. I don't have a lot of like the premium ones, but the ones that I do have, it's for me. It's fun to do the maintenance because it's. I find the insides interesting. You know what I'm looking
right.
at
Get
when
to learn
they're
about it. Yeah,
like this one right here. This one's interesting when you take it apart, but it's also a pain in the ass to put together because the backspacer uh is it like it's reversed. Everything is reversed, the hardware to unscrew it. So you have to I don't know, it's just hard. I was trying to do it the other day. I was watching a stream and I was like fighting with the knife over here. Then I put it and I had the lock stuck and it was just a mess. But
right.
it was so cool. I was like, whatever. The action is better
I,
though.
I used to have a hell of a time with the Benchmates when I try to swap scales on them until I got this thing, a little pivot tool. So when you're doing scale swaps on Benchmates and stuff, you slide this through the pivot so the lock stays in place, and you take the scales off, and then you
Oh,
pop
okay.
the pivot back on and push it back. Yeah, so you don't got to
So
take
it's
the whole
almost
thing
like a
apart to swap
fast
the scales.
like a hot swap or what do they call it? Kind of like that.
Yeah, well, and it keeps it all aligned too, so it doesn't. So when you do put it back together, it stays where it's supposed to.
That's
Um,
really smart.
yeah,
You're are you a big Benchmade fan?
I like some Benchmates. I've got all kinds. I've got a little bit of everything over here, but no, I like Benchmade. I've kind of got a little turned away from them just because their prices have gotten so outrageous. Um, but I do
Yeah,
like their stuff.
yeah. I remember the mini bug out used to be like 130 or something when I first got into to checking them out. I don't know how much they are now.
Right. This is probably, well, besides my mini Adamas, this is probably one of my favorites. The Benchmade Rift.
Oh,
I
okay, I've
got
never heard of
this
that
is
one.
Yeah, it's discontinued. You can't get it anymore. I was fortunate enough when I went down, was it last year, to our meetup for Worksharp. I was hanging out with Zach down in Portland in the Benchmade stores down there. And we went into the store in person, and Zach being Zach, he's like, "Hey, what do you got under the counter that's, you know?" And they pulled these out, and the dude opened it, and I was like, "What is that?" And I had to buy it. I was like, "I gotta get one of those." Um,
Oh yeah, man.
so
That's how you gotta
it
do
was a
it, man.
fortunate situation. Otherwise, I would have
Yeah,
never
for
known about it.
sure. Yeah,
So,
that's how you do it when you see it, and like if you see something, and if you have it, have enough to get it, you should buy it.
mhm.
Because
Especially
then you
something
don't,
unique
you'll
like
be like,
that, you
I
know.
should have bought it. Who else we got in here? We got a board ready. What's going on over here? In there, pass on. Oh, I was talking to Maddie. Oh, what do we got? What carry is this? Oh man, ballad song. Yeah, I want to get one too, man. Do you have any ballad songs?
I
Z-Man?
don't know. I've never really
No.
messed with them. I would pick up one just to play with it, but it's not something I'm super into.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to like them a lot when I was younger, and they're pretty fidgety. At least they
Right,
were when I was younger. I would mess with it all the time. And I remember gotten one from the flea market, and I was like messing with it all the time, and it loosened eventually. And that was before I knew anything about knife maintenance or anything, so I just figured it was broken.
right. Well, and the other part of that for me is they're illegal where I'm at. So if I could own it, but if I get caught carrying it, I get in trouble. It's just like this thing. I love this thing, but I never carry it because I don't want to. This is one of my
Oh,
EMP
okay,
knives
yeah.
actually.
Oh, that's the one.
What's that?
That's an EMP.
Yeah, so this is how he got started. It's called the Slender Man. This was actually a knife. I forget the original maker. Um, but what he did is he got a hold of them because the quality of it wasn't great when they were making it. And he said, "Hey, send me some of your knives, and I'll see what I can do to make them better, make them more, function properly, and all that." So he was collaborating with somebody on these at first, and then started doing his own designs. So EMP EDC Slenderman is what this is called, and this is the Tonto. Um, but yeah, just a great little thin OTF, man.
Yeah, I like
Um,
it, man.
I had to grab one just to put it in the collection, because I like EMP so much. So
Yeah, man, that's sick. Yeah, I want to see what you got. You have how many EMPs you have?
I've got what I got over here, 7 of them, 8 of them, something like that. Pretty much.
Nice.
So I haven't gotten the last couple because I wasn't into the Relative or the Ronin. I didn't; those weren't really my style.
Okay.
But I got the OG Nimble from his very first drop ever. This is actually number 7. So I was on board before a lot of people were. Um, I love the Nimble, dude. This thing is so fidgety. It's so fun to play with. Um,
That's
yeah,
sick,
I don't
dude.
know. I
Number
He's
seven,
my
you
favorite
said?
designer. Yeah, this is number 7. I don't know if I can show it. It's real small, but it'll show there. It'll focus. And then
That's
after
nice,
that,
dude.
he came out with the Thick Boy. Um, so that was the next one that he did a pre-order on. So I got in on that because it was a real
I dig
neat
that one a
looking
lot.
cleaver. Yeah, this thing is dangerous, man. This thing comes down like you gotta it goes. But yeah, I love that one. And then after that he went to he finally did the Nimble X, which is the bigger, and he did what he calls a sheep's foot blade on it. Um, so
Oh,
it's
that's what
bigger
he
than
calls
the
it.
OG. If I can get it up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, more of a drop to it. Yeah, oh man, that one's sick too. Yeah, he's got it. I like his style, man. He's got is it just one
And they
dude?
all have, yeah. So it's just one dude. He's actually in Washington near me. Um, and he lost his job when the pandemic started, and he decided to go on in on designing knives, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's
Um,
killing it.
and
I think.
he's killing it, dude. Um, well, and the QSP's killing it too. That's been his OEM, but for the
Oh, okay,
Nimbles,
yeah.
anyways. I think he's been doing some different OEMs lately because there was some other nonsense going on, but that's a whole bunch of drama I won't get into. Um, and then he did the Tonto Nimble, which this is probably my favorite handle, with that hex
Oh yeah,
honeycomb pattern. That thing is sick. I love it.
yeah. Well, it all works together too. But yeah, the handle is sick.
But I love that they got the back flipper, the front flipper, and then you can, middle finger flick it. Like, they're so much fun. The action is fantastic. They tune the action so well for all three deployments. You know what I mean? They just work, dude. They're freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, and
Um,
the flipper tabs are minimal too, which is
yeah,
really cool. I like that.
and then I got my probably one of well, they're all my favorites, but ever since he did the first one, I waited for a long time for him to drop the liner lock ones, which are nested, but I wanted the
Oh,
micarta handle on it. So this is just like the OG Nimble, but it's got micarta with steel liner locks. I think it's steel. It
that's
might be titanium. I don't remember. But yeah, dude, it's just as good. It's just as good.
yeah. That looks dope, man. The the denim is it denim?
Yeah, it's denim, blue jean
Yeah, it
denim
looks
micarta.
good. I like it.
He
What is
also did.
does
He
he
did.
just release on his own? He doesn't have like
Yeah.
any.
So QSP makes them, and then they ship them all to him, and then he'll ship them out when he gets them. He was doing pre-orders mostly at first to kind of get himself going, but
Yeah,
now he's starting to do just drops when he gets them instead of pre-ordering. Um, and he still does pre-orders here and there to get certain projects flowing, but he's trying to do more just drops. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I
that's
think
cool.
just recently he dropped the version 2 of the Nimble X, the big one. Um, and then the last one he did that I got in on, which was a must because I love Warncliffs, was the Nimble W.
Oh
And
man,
this one he redesigned the handle on it some and made it a little bigger. So it's not as much as a copy as the Nimble X or the Tonto was. I don't know if you can see some of the differences there. But it's still awesome, dude. It's freaking just a phenomenal Warncliffe. Um,
yeah, I like that, man. It's like I like the anodized the hardware on it. It's cool.
yeah.
But
So
I mean,
that's
it's he's got like his some sick design language. I like it a lot.
big fan of his stuff.
Yeah, the doing the just doing drops is really cool too. I would like to get. I mean, I've got to get my first knife in first, but that's something that I'd be working towards. You know, having to where it wouldn't be a pre-order.
Right.
Yeah, it's when you're starting out. It's unless you have it, you know, have all that all those funds. That's why you kind of have to do it at first.
Yeah, unless you got all the money up front, it's kind of the only way
Yeah,
to go, you know.
yeah.
And I
So
mean, are you trying to do like where you design it and they just make it under their name too?
I'm doing both, but right
Okay.
now, so far, what has gone because the licensing hasn't worked out yet, but the so far it's just a prototype, the project with the Clydesdale. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get better at my designs. A lot of the ones that I've reached out with so far is as I'm learning. You know what I mean? As I'm learning the
All right.
process and learning CAD and uh, picking up different things here and there as I go. So, like with this last design that I'm working on now is where I'm learning still, but I'm putting more things together in my design to where maybe uh, whoever I reach out to about maybe licensing or whatever, they'll be more interested and be like, oh, okay, you know. But I
Right.
don't think with the last designs I've sent out, I showed the insides. I don't think I was showing the inner workings before. So that's how I've
Right.
been sending them out now. I send the put together design, and then I sent a couple open with like the blade open, but with like open construction, and then I mean look at it, and then the closed, so they can see where it doesn't hit and everything like that,
Right.
lock up and all that. So
That's my thing. It's like I can draw a sick picture, you know what I mean? But is it going to
yeah,
be functional if they make it? Like that's my problem. I don't
yeah. In Fusion, I
like.
haven't messed with it yet, but there is a way to test like stress on it and things like that, but I don't know how to mess with it, like to see what kind of weight it can handle.
Right.
I think it has that. I'm pretty sure, but
Have you talked
what's
to Have you talked to Sharif at all? He's designing.
Yeah, yeah. I had a couple conversations with him. One time when I was on stream with Stevie and Matisfaction, uh, he had come on, and then we logged off, and we kind of hung back, and he talked to me a little bit about stuff, gave me some pointers, and it was cool
Because
too because
he's doing
some of the
3D
stuff.
models with styrofoam and stuff like that. He was saying he's doing like styrofoam 3D models so he can get the ergos in his hands and like,
Yeah, what I was actually doing was printing mine.
oh yeah, okay, so you're 3D printing. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I was doing the whole closing and everything. I've got like seven or eight. I
I'm
haven't
happy.
printed any more new ones, but this one the pin fell out recently, so now it's all going back and forth. But yeah, I print them out. It takes a little bit longer, but I had talked to CRKT, and they had said that they don't take just drawings, that they take, but they accept custom like looks or 3D prints. So that's when I
Okay.
heard that, when they told me that, I was like, okay, let me try to get a printer. And so I was trying to put both together when I was learning. But that's how I've been doing that. I've got to print now that I have this tray done. I think I'm gonna start trying to print a couple of more designs that I have done, and I want to print them both as a solid piece and then a working, like functioning piece, because I think solid I'll get a better feel for. Sorry, I missed what's going on over here.
Oh, you're good. I was talking to my wife for a second, so I muted myself.
Oh no, no, you're all good. You're all good. I feel like
I had
I
some.
missed out on a
I
lot. I
saw
mean,
a
like,
sketch. I saw a car come up our driveway that shouldn't be up our driveway, so I was like, "Who the hell?"
oh man, drama. Here we go. Here we go. I got you, man.
Right.
Oh, you're far.
What's up, Gonzo? How you doing, bud?
Oh, who cut themselves? You cut yourself, man?
Cut yourself. Uh-oh. I have not done that in a long time. Knock on wood.
Yeah, no, I know. That's yeah. That's one of them knives, man. It's dangerous, but
And
we
they,
do it
some
anyway.
of my knives are sharp as hell too, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you sharpen?
Just enough to keep them, maintain them. I'm not like an expert sharpener or nothing. I've got the precision adjust from Work Sharp. Works like a dream. I
Oh
want to get
yeah,
the new
yeah.
one that they dropped.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one looks awesome. But yeah, that might I'm eventually gonna get one of those at some point. But right now I just have
Yeah.
the tri brasive or whatever.
Right. Right. Yep.
Just the hand one. I have that one.
I
I
keep.
haven't used it
I
much
keep
lately, but
the. I keep the. The it was the Benchmade. It was collaboration workshop. Or Benchmade sells it. It's a little folding, but it's got a strop and ceramic home in it in my backpack for work. So when I'm at work, if I need to just strop something real quick, I can just keep it sharp. So I try to maintain the edge more than have to resharpen it, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Um, but I've
for
got so
sure.
many different knives that I swap out to carry every day. Like I rarely have to sharpen them.
Yeah, no,
So
no, I got you. Yeah, and that makes sense too. That's what I try to do with my knives. I'll try to touch them up so that way I don't have to worry about such a crazy type of sharpening eventually. And probably have to carry it for a week straight and put it through a
right.
lot of work or something. But yeah, no, yeah, that's how I try to do it too. A little strap here and there. Oh, what man? You got bored of the nimble?
He's been doing new designs
Yeah,
lately. He's got the Relative and the Ronin out. They didn't speak to me, so I didn't jump in on those ones. But
yeah. I think I kind of liked them. The look of them. I think
the
the one
Relative
had a
had that more
Tonto or
Bowie.
something.
Yeah, the Ronin's the like long, skinny looking Tonto, which I didn't really care for the aesthetics of that one. Just looked kind of weird to me personally.
Okay,
And then I'm not a big Bowie guy, which is what he had on the Relative. Um,
got you.
so I just but I still love what he's doing. I still support him. I still respect him. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they're just gonna be some. Everybody has their preferences and what they like. It's gonna happen.
right.
It's gonna happen
And I
sometime.
was and I was so into buying his knives for so long that I kind of was not getting into other things. So now I'm like, I want to branch out and get some other stuff too, because
Yeah,
they're expensive, $300 a pop ish. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I want to put some of that money into some other stuff too. So like I've
Try some
been
other flavors.
like more recently I got the Mash V2 from Devo. This thing
Yeah,
is
man.
sick for 125 bucks, 130 bucks. This thing is awesome.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, that's like it's on point. The design, the materials for that price, all that. They're killing it, man. They're
Yeah,
working very smart. They were doing really smart work over there.
I was a I finally ordered a pony stout, but I was late, so I didn't get in my car to one, which kind of upset me. But I still got one coming. So
Are they still have any available?
when I was on, they did, but there were only the G10 ones left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was yeah, I think those are pretty cool too. And my card would have been the way I would have gone too, but oh
There's
yeah.
the OG stout with that
Yeah.
beautiful copper carbon fiber, man. That I love that handle so much.
Yeah, that's a good design, man. Some people don't like the well, not some people. I just seen in a chat a couple of times when somebody says take off the something to make it look less like a bird or something. I don't know. They said something
Oh,
weird,
dude,
and I was like, yeah,
I
it looks
love
good to
that.
me. Yeah, I
I
think it
love
looks
it.
good.
Look, I
Yo,
was joke around that I was upset when I got it because I wanted so bad to find something wrong with it just so I could flip Lefty shit because he's such a perfectionist, you know. But no, it's a solid knife. It's good all around, man. It
yeah,
nailed
man.
it. Like,
Yeah, it looks good to me. Yo, broke. You working on a design right now? What do you? Is
what's
it
up, One
good?
Moon?
Is it? You gonna show me later or what? Let me know, man. Gonzo, what up, man? Sorry I missed you, dude. How you doing? Randy, is Randy in here? He pocket checked me yesterday, and I forgot to put it on Instagram. One Moon, what up, dude? Yeah, man, I get pocket check sometimes, and I'm like, oh, and then like I'll be designing, I don't really have anything. Sometimes I have the Kaiser Converse on me, but I'm like, I don't want to show that again. They're gonna be
Right.
like, I'm not gonna
Well, it's like
pocket check them
when
anymore.
you asked at the beginning of your live, I was sitting here because I had those couple in my pocket when I was outside doing the artwork, but then I came in and I showered and changed, so I was in my shorts and I had nothing in my pockets when I sat down. I was like, I was carrying these, like,
Yeah. No, no, I got you. Yeah, that's how I am too sometimes. Like, oh, I don't have anything. I'm carrying a pen. I don't know. So yeah, you're like, what was I carrying? Yeah,
but
it's funny sometimes like that. That's why I was like, I want to know what your setup is. What do you have? Are you cleaning? What Swiffer are you using? You know?
well, during the week when I'm at work 5 days a week, my pockets are full, man. I have a lot of being a maintenance guy. I carry a lot of shit. Um, but I've got my go-to things that always go in my pocket. You know, like I always carry my Refine EP1 pen. I always carry a Sharpie. I always have my little Tyrant utility knife, which is a fantastic little knife. If nobody's heard of it, let me show you.
Yeah, show it to us. Let us see it.
And then
Yeah, I like your setups, man. Your setups. What up, Joe? How you doing, dude?
so I
Joe
always
in the
have
house.
always got this guy, my little Refine EP1 bolt action
Oh
pen. Great
yeah.
little pen for the money. Um, and then like I said, I always have a Sharpie. That's over there. That's just a Sharpie though, so whatever. Um, and then I always carry this guy. This is Exceed Designs is the company, and it's a little titanium utility knife.
Uh, I
Fantastic.
like that,
They've
man.
got they've got a few different versions out since I bought this one, with different handle materials. They got like carbon fiber now and shit. Um, but it's just a great little flipper utility knife, small, not too chunky in the pocket, so it
Yeah,
fits,
yeah, that's
with
sweet.
all my
What's
other
the maker again?
Exceed Designs. You can
EC
find them on
Design.
Instagram, and I think they sell them on Amazon actually. Is where I bought this originally.
Yeah, it's got good action, man.
Yeah, and then I've been carrying this little pry bar. I love my Lynch pry bars, but I've been carrying this guy at work because it's got that. You can see that little uplift to it, so there's a little more leverage to it. And this
Oh
is the
yeah,
Gerber Chonk. And it's like 20 or 30 bucks, man. It's super cheap little steel pry bar, and it's friggin' fantastic, man. Um,
yeah, it's
so I've
dope.
been carrying
That
that,
price is
and
good.
then for a long time at work, I was carrying, like the carpenter pencils. I would always carry one of those, but I was always breaking the tips off or breaking the pencil, or So I found this at Lowe's the other day. It's a Right in the Rain mechanical pencil, and it's got like
Oh,
super thick. It's got like super thick lead, so you can't snap it as easy. So I started carrying this last couple weeks, and I'm liking it so far.
yeah,
Um,
man, it looks good.
yeah. So that's
It
just
looks
kind
like
of
a
my,
user
my.
too.
But this is all stuff I carry for work, and then on the weekends I don't carry any of it because it's just extra. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and then I usually have this guy in my pocket with my flashlight, my little Leatherman when I'm at work.
yeah, I've
Um,
seen that one,
and
man.
this,
That one is cool.
and I got my patches on the back of it.
Very
Um,
minimal, man. I like it a
this
lot.
is this is from he's on Instagram. Check out Bug Out Bart. He's actually making and selling these if anybody's interested. And it's really cool. It's got the pen loop down here, so I usually throw a small pen in there on the weekends. Um, but yeah, dude, super cool little pocket dropper. Kind of keep your stuff tight and organized, and not floating around. I like it a lot.
Oh,
So,
crap. My bad. I removed you from the stream. I
oh, you're good.
knew I was going to do that on accident when I was going back and forth. I'm going to drop that link in
Oh,
because I'm following that dude, Bug Out Bart, right?
yeah, and he's
Yeah, I
dude. He
started
posts
following him because of
awesome
you.
pictures all the time. Like he's always got the crazy color coordinated carries and stuff. Like I seen Nemo drop in. Hey, what's up, Michael Morgan? Crispy Critter, what's up, buddy?
Michael Morgan, what up, dude? What are you carrying, man? Let us know. Everything. We're doing pocket drops. That's all we're going to do from now on. Pocket drops, pocket dumps. So this is Bug Out Bart. So he makes these?
Yeah, I reached out
Okay.
to him because I noticed on one of his pictures that the tag said his name on the bottom, and I was like, "Wait, are you making those?" He's like, "Yeah, man." He goes, and then he said he was a little behind, so I had to like wait a little bit for him to get it made, you know. But I think I paid like $40 or something for it, and he shipped it quick. I got it. I love it, dude. It's cool. And
Yeah, I like the look of it.
the neat thing about it is the back of it where the patches are. It's Velcro, obviously, but it comes off, so you can take this off. So it's two pieces, and it's Velcro on both sides, right? This piece is. But you can flip it around whichever way you want the pen loop to be, or you can leave it off
Oh,
and stick
man.
this inside of a bag that has Velcro or something, right? And this is the part that has the. Um, so it's kind of a cool design, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Yeah, that setup is really cool. That's a smart idea,
yeah,
dude. That's sick. I didn't realize that. That's really cool that it comes apart like that. I thought it was just one thing.
I had no
So you
idea
can,
till that it did that till I got it in the mail and opened it, and I was like, "Oh, it's two pieces. What?" And then
yeah,
yeah,
that's kind of the idea with this, man. Because everybody works different, the layout. Somebody might want to have their layout a different way. Somebody might work in a different
right,
like they might want to have this on this side or this on this side or whatever. Uh, so yeah, man, that's really cool to be able to customize it yourself in a way. Like them giving you those that little extra, like idea to it. That's really cool.
yeah.
Right, man?
I enjoy finding those neat little stuff that those neat little things that you can find in the community that are just kind of stand out. Put my hat backwards. What?
He's
Like this?
twinsies. Man, last time somebody gave me
I wore my
crap,
hat
not on my
backwards in
channel,
years.
but because of my hat, because I wear it like this, and he was like, "Oh, that goes with pants down the ass or something like that," and I was like, "Oh man, come on now."
Usually, if I wear a
No,
hat backwards, it's my Seahawks hats that I wear backwards. They got the flat bill, so I usually rock those backwards.
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, if I wear my hat forward, man, I'm like this. So either way, that's just how I do it, man. But yeah, some people probably think I look I'm a certain way because of the way I look or dress, but I can talk too. I'm
All right.
a little smart, but no, it's yeah, he's giving me trash. Michael Morgan, leave me alone, bro.
I know I always get those looks in public because I got the crazy tattoos and shit everywhere, and people give me that look like I'm a thug and shit, and I'm like, man, you don't know nothing about me. Like,
Yeah, straight up, man, for real, exactly. Oh, what do you got? What are you carrying? Show me. Let me see. Williamson Chibs and a case sodbuster. Okay, okay. Hey, was it you that got Michael Morgan a bunch of slip joints in the other day.
Williamson Chibs. I don't know what that one is.
I think Mimo got a bunch of slip joints in the other day. I think he had like three.
Ah, I've got a few that I've kind of stuck to that I like. I'm trying not to pull Javon and go down that rabbit hole too far.
I have like an older, like not older, but like a traditional looking one that a friend of mine gave me. Uh, gave it to me. Man, it was before all this actually. Like this is a whole story. Anyway, it was a while back, but yes, this case something I don't know, but it's a locking knife.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's he used it. You can tell he used it. So
That's
it's
a
seen
neat
some
that's
work.
a neat looking blade on that. The way it drops down, the angle of that. That's neat.
Yeah, it's real. It's almost toothpick. What are they called? Texas toothpick or whatever. Almost like that.
Right.
But I don't ever carry it or anything. But I do have it like in my collection because he gave it to me, and I just thought that was really cool. We were just we hung out at a friend's and got back the next day, and we were gonna go. I think he had his kid's party that morning or that afternoon, so we went back to his place, and he got dressed and everything, got ready for the party. And then he was like, "Hey, do you want this knife?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "You sure?" And he said, "Yeah." So I was like, "Cool." So
There
it
you go.
stays in
That's
my
cool.
collection. Yeah, he told me recently that I could sell it if I wanted to. I was like, "Nah, man, I'm not gonna sell it."
I
But
did
yeah,
I
it's
I did drop money on one Jack Wolf. This is my favorite, the Venom. Um,
oh man, I was telling another friend of mine about his knives, man.
it's all
Like if I
dirty on the
like the
blade.
Micarta, he's not doing any Micarta, right? Anymore?
Not anymore. Not anymore. When I snagged this, he still was. I guess it. He feels like the fat carbons are more better seller, so he's trying to roll with that. Which I don't blame him. I get it
Yeah, I
from a
think he
business
does. I
standpoint. You
think
know.
Yeah, I think he has said that they don't sell as much or as quick. I think those are what stays behind more often. So
Yeah. See,
yeah, it's
me personally, I
understandable.
love I love my Carta, so I'm all about it. So,
Yeah, I like my Carter too. Yeah,
but and I've
eventually I'll get
and I've got
one of his knives. They
I've
look
got that one and a couple other Slippies, but not a huge collection of them. But most of mine are
okay.
modern style. That's what I like. Um,
Yeah, yeah, I like to try all the as many styles as I can or something. I don't know if I really have a preference. I mean, I'm
right.
sure I do. It's just I'm still wanting to try everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of my like well this is my favorite. I like Brad Zinker. This is a mini FR or something. I'm
I
a
don't
big
think I've
fan of
seen that
him.
one.
Yeah, I'm a big fan
That's neat looking.
of his designs. But so I guess anything him would probably be my style, I guess. But yeah, if like my knives are all different. I got a Devo growler. I got the Baby Venture. I got the Civivi Lumi.
I got the
Uh,
growler.
yeah, I got the growler.
Yep.
Twins.
And mine has no problem with the detent. I just want to say that
Yeah, mine either, man. Mine was good. Mine's a good one.
as I fail it.
Right, mine was great. Yeah, it mine came pretty solid, man. Yeah, but I mean the wash
I
though is a little bit different on one side. It is a little bit
oh
lighter.
I don't know if I even paid attention to that.
Yeah, it's a little bit lighter on one. It's gotten a little more worn in now, I think though. And then
Yeah.
also the tip of the grind is a little the blade is a little different, but nothing crazy. But it's noticeable, like to somebody who looks at knives. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. If you're paying attention. Yep.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it came ready to do work. Um, oh, I didn't even see what Michael Morgan said. Oh, he didn't
This
even
thing is
answer me.
just ridiculous. I still don't know if I'm going to
Oh,
keep this or not, but I won this in a giveaway from Knives Fast a couple weeks ago, and it's just a chunker of a knife. It's the O knife
yeah.
with the heron. thing is crazy. Like, it's got great action and stuff, but it's just a big old chunk, dude.
Yeah, the
The
handle
handle is like,
looks crazy.
I mean, it's tall. Like
It's very tall. That's what I'm worried about with the Clydesdale. I don't think it's going to be that tall. It shouldn't be that tall. It's probably going to be maybe half of that, or like a little more than half of that. But I was worried about that when I saw mine. I was like, oh, but I think it'll be fine. Like that is, yeah, no, it doesn't look anything like that.
yeah,
But
yeah. That's the O knife Heron Gonzo. Yeah, it's I love the Warncliffe on it. It's wicked looking, but the handle is just so. I was like, damn, dude. I mean, it feels good in hand. It's got good ergos, but putting it in that pocket, like trying to get my hand past it in my pocket, I was just like, I don't know, man.
it's taking up all the room. Oh, okay, he did answer me. He said it right here. My bad, bro. So yeah, 3 Slippies. Yeah, I thought it was you. Thought it was you. How are you liking them? Are they good?
3.5 inch 14C liner lock. Okay,
Chibs. Yeah,
I'll have to
usually
look that
I'm
up
looking
later.
them up, man, because they'll drop so many. I'm like, hold on, I want to see. And
All
then it
right,
goes
I'm
in
always
another
like, wait, what's
direction.
that?
Yeah.
You
What
think
we
you know
got
most of
here?
the knives
Yeah,
out there, and then somebody dropped
322.
something you never heard of.
Yeah, it happens often for me, man. I'm like, hold on. I was
Matter of fact,
expecting
it says
something I know.
dims.
The 322. I don't know that one. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, that knife is thick, man. The what is it? O knife, right? Or what do they call it now? Obai or what is
Oh,
Obai?
it's an O knife. I think their website is Obuy, or their other
Oh,
alternative
okay,
website is Obuy. Yeah, but
gotcha.
it's O knife Heron.
Yeah, it's a dickie. Oh, is it? He's got dibs. He said.
Yeah, saw that.
You like it, Maddie? You dig it?
Maddie
That's
likes those
cool.
big chunky knives. He's
Yeah,
into
yeah, I
that
seen
shit.
it. Yeah, I seen him. Some of the ones he pulls out on the streams, man. Some thickies. I think he liked the that 1 knife that he got from Lefty. That one was interesting. That was like bright blue. I forgot what was it called, Maddie? The one that you got from Lefty. Oh man. Oh, you just cut yourself right now? I thought this was
Oh,
something that happened before.
he was the one playing with the ballast on. That's why he cut himself. I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was like I didn't know it was like right now though. Man, that sucks.
The Freeze
Whoops.
3 says.
Oh, freeze three. Okay, got you. Yeah, that was that old knife. It was a biggie, I think. What I think it was like 8 inch, over 8 inches,
Mm.
9 inch, 10, 12. No, I'm just I think it was like 12, I guess a big foot, right? But yeah, I think it was like a eight something, good size. Oh, some of us have man's hands.
Oh, speaking of chunker knives, this one's a fixed blade, but I won this in a giveaway from Knife Junkie podcast.
Oh, okay.
Big old fixed
Whoa.
blade from oh god, Off Grid Knives. I had to think about the now. I was like, wait, what's the brand? Think of a beast,
That's
man. It's a
spatula.
big old, yeah,
That's a handful of like for sure. What kind of sheath
nice
does it have?
Kydex, nice Kydex sheath with it. It's
Oh, okay.
got the belt loop on there.
Man.
When we do our first camping trip in a few weeks, I'll have to take it with me and put it through some work.
Yeah, man, for sure. For sure. It looks like it'll handle it. Everything you throw at it. Be cutting stuff, flipping patties. I don't know if he's flip patties and I don't know.
I usually carry every now and then I'll carry the smaller fixed blades for like day to day, like the Sea Snake,
Oh man, that was sick.
and then the this one I got recently. Um, Shout out Lancelot Leather, makes leather loops.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
this is a little guy. This is the Bradford G cleaver. It's the same thing as their G Nectar, but with a different cleaver blade. But this is actually an L Max, and it's affordable too. It was like a little over $100 maybe. Um, Great little fixed blade. So I've been having fun with that one.
Yeah, Elmax is good, man. That's what I hear. Is Elmax stain corrosion resistant?
Uh, I'd have to look that up again. It's been a while since I did the research on that. I believe it's supposed to have
Oh, I
decent
was gonna
corrosion
ask, can you
resistant.
throw up his loops again? Lancelot of his loops, the
Oh
straps
yeah,
for
yeah.
the.
And
They're
that
pretty cool.
and let me fix it real quick because I got it all wonky. Uh, but yeah, he makes these loops, and they actually have on the back. If I get my hands out of the way here, um, they got different holes on them, so you can adjust them for belt size.
Ah, that's cool.
And you can put them on the Kydex sheath with a couple of screws, and you can carry scout carry if you want. And they're not very expensive either. I think they're like 30 or 40 bucks. Um, Great alternative for Kydex sheaths if you're trying to do a different carry. I got
Yeah, that
these
looks
ones
cool.
on the. These ones are OG. He made me these a long time ago before he started doing the new ones that I just showed. They didn't have the holes on the back; it was just one size, but they still work. So as long as you have the right size belt. So
Yeah, man, those I like the look of that. The like altogether
yeah,
the it goes well with his logo.
yep,
But it looks
yeah.
good. Looks good.
Joe's my homie, man. He hooks me up with all kinds of cool shit.
Ah, that's cool, man. Hell yeah. The sea snake, I had heard the name a lot, but I had never seen it before. So that's what that was.
Dude,
Not that one, but the one
it,
before.
it's a fantastic budget fixed blade from CGRB, man. Great, just great knife, dude. I love this thing. My blade's all dirty because I use it, but um,
That's what's up.
it's and it's in their the ARRMP9, their proprietary
Oh yeah,
steel. So
yeah.
it's great. I Every knife I have in it, I've enjoyed it because the edge retention it's good for a budget steel, but it takes a wicked edge super easy, dude. It's so easy to resharpen. I love it.
Yeah, I had the Arroyo in that for a while. I think that was when they were probably first introducing their steel. They had it on Amazon, I think a sale or something.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I had something. I had that with it. But yeah, I hear good things about uh, other than that one that I had about the
Right.
steel. Before I didn't. It was just new to me. Everything was new to me still.
Yeah. And then this has been my favorite little tiny pocket dropper fixed blade. This is a little guy. It's an MKM Micra. Um,
Yeah, the
but
Jesper.
it's yeah, Jesper Voxen is 20 CV. But it's a great little, just tiny little. I mean, like I said, it's small, but it's fun, man. And then the sheath with it, it's set up for neck carry with a string there. But what's cool is it's the clasp here, if I can get it turned, is magnetic, so it just snaps. So I keep it this way, and I just magnetic clip it to my pocket, and then the magnet on the other side keeps the retention on the knife, so it's not going to go anywhere. And I just pull it out like that. Or if you got it neck carry, you can flip it over. Whoops, other way. You can flip it over, like a normal like that. So when you're
Yeah,
carrying
I
it, it's not
dig
going to
that
fall out.
knife
But
and the sheath.
the way they do their sheaths is cool, man. I want to get some of their bigger fixed blades. I dig this guy a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a really awesome setup, man. I like it. Like just again the way like how you want to use it is up to carry it
yeah,
rather is up to you.
yep,
It's really cool. It's, like covering, like if you design something well enough to go with what you're selling already, then people don't have to shop for something in the after the fact. You know what I mean? And
right.
because sometimes they'll sell the knife not even worried about the sheath or whatever, and then
hmm
people are looking for a
And then you got
sheath
to go buy
after.
aftermarket shit. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's it's always awesome when it comes together, and it's just a
yeah.
well thought out product.
I
But
had
yeah,
it.
I
Where
dig
is it?
that
Oh,
a lot.
I had the Alti clip on the Bradford one. But I really like carrying scout carry, so I put the straps on it instead. But this was so I could pocket carry it, and it was all right. I don't know. I'm not a the way that this thing, because it gives a really tight stick to like the way because it clamps. So like
Yeah.
there's a little lever there,
Oh,
and it
okay.
clamps down hard. but it like digs into your jeans and it was starting to tear up my pocket, and I was like, I don't know
Oh
about
shit.
that, man.
That comes with what?
This is the Alti clip. I bought this separate as an
Oh, it's
aftermarket,
just separate. Got you.
to put on the sheath when I got the cleaver one. And I used it for a little bit so I could just put the sheath in my pocket instead of on the belt, you know. Like I said, it was
Yeah.
starting to tear up my pocket, so I kind of got turned off by it. I'll have to try a couple different variations down the road, but
Yeah, no, it's
but
yeah, you
I've
don't
been
want to
trying to
be
get
messing up your
yeah, I've been
whatever
trying to get
does
into
that
that
with
that pocket fixed blade game because I do like having a fixed blade, you know. So,
yeah,
but
I only have
I'm
one little one when I was
exploring.
trying for a neck knife, but I like some fixies also.
Yeah,
Eventually I'm gonna get some of those too. The one that I have is an M-Tech. It looks pretty cool, but it's still an M-Tech.
right. And then I got the Bradford Guardian 3 sheep's foot.
Oh man, I like those scales of the handle on it. Ooh, I like
This is a
that. What
fun
is
knife.
the material on the?
This is that's like G10, just like 3D. It's got little ridges
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff in it.
Oh, it looks cool. It looks good.
I forget. Oh, it's N690. That's right. I'm trying to remember what blade steel it was. And then I've got a somewhere. I think it's in my backpack. I've got a SC Azula that I like carrying too.
Oh, okay. That was like a classic, right?
Yeah,
That's the one
it's a smaller one like this, but it's a
without
good little beater fixed blade.
it's without the scales on it, right? It's just like
No,
straight.
mine has the scales on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
my
Are
Carta
you
scales.
a steel snob or
Not
like
really.
no?
I enjoy trying different steels and seeing how
Yeah,
they hold up the thing.
yeah,
But I'm not like a big snob about HRC or none of that nonsense. Well, not nonsense. It matters, but
yeah,
it,
yeah. It doesn't
you
matter.
know, I'm not gonna get upset about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
but I mean, before I went down the rabbit hole, I carried a cheap, not cheap, but a budget-friendly Gerber assisted knife for years, and it did fine. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's all I
yeah.
needed. So,
I think for me, like, because I'm not a steel snob either, and I'm still learning about steels, but it's more about fitting the price. You
right.
know what I mean? But sometimes it's you got to weigh that with what you're buying too, like the design, the handle material, the steel. So the balance sometimes is hard to figure out, and then so that's really where it gets weird. And then on the other end, of somebody trying to make a design or whatever, it depends on how they're trying to be. You know, are they going to do right by people, or
Yeah.
you know, like, think they need more or something? But yeah, definitely the try to fit the price of the material. Like I'm not trying to spend $80 on something that's 8CR or something like that.
Right, exactly. And that's my thing. If the value's there, I'll buy it. But if not, I'm not brokenhearted if I don't get it. You know, like there's some steels I still haven't tried that I'd like to try, but I just haven't found something in that steel that I've been willing to buy. So,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
like, I still haven't
Gotcha.
tried the XHP, and I still haven't tried Vanex. I still haven't tried. There's a handful of them, but
Oh yeah, man, for real. There's all the whole alphabet soup and
yeah, I still haven't tried
everything,
S90V
man.
yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of steels that are out there that I need to try too. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah, I want a J-Cal from Jason so bad. Yes, he was mentioning that in the chat there. Hell yeah.
Sorry, I was going back real quick.
Oh, you're good. He's talking about Jason Grant, who's been doing the custom fixies that he's been selling. I want to when I have the money, I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if I can get one of those.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, the Doom had one recently. I thought it was his design. Uh, because he was. I know that he's working with him, or he was. The last I heard that he was working with him on his design that he was that the Beard of Doom worked on himself, and that
Hmm.
that guy was do it for him. So he was showing a blade on Instagram, and I thought that was his. And he said, "No, it's not
Right.
that one." I said, "Oh," I said, "My bad."
What's up,
I said
Cheeto
it all
Bandito?
confidence. He was like, "Oh, you got it. That's cool." No, I didn't.
He said, "No, I didn't."
Oh yeah, that
Yeah, I
dude's
want to get one.
doing a lot of good work.
I want to get
I
one
don't
of the
think I
bigger
followed him.
SEs. Who? Jason?
Is it?
Jason Grant?
Is that? Yeah, no, I don't think I do. I gotta
He
follow
his
him.
all of his Instagram and stuff is Brass Brigade is what it goes by, but his name is
Oh,
Jason Grant. But yeah, if you want
so
to look him on
Rasper.
Instagram, it's Brass Brigade. Yep.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, no, I don't think I'm following him then.
Yeah, he designed this thing and had it made. The gripper.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Now I know the name. So had that made by who? Like he sold that himself?
This was Best Tech if I recall properly.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. And they nailed it, dude. This thing is awesome. It's a bigger knife, but it's freaking awesome. I love this knife.
Oh, you unboxed it, right? I think I saw your unboxing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. This
Yeah,
thing's
that's
freaking
right.
wicked, man.
Yeah, I think you did some of the backstory on it too, didn't you?
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
so,
watched
so
it.
Jason, he's his original job that I'm aware of is he's a tattoo artist.
Oh,
But he's
okay.
in the pew pews and shooting and stuff, and he does all the tactical shit. And then he started designing knives. He drew this on a napkin on the beach or something like that, and decided to have it made. And now he's got the mini gripper and the tripper and some different other ones that I don't have. I wish I did, um, but yeah, this was his first one that he designed was the gripper.
Yeah,
Sick knife,
that's
dude. This
really
thing's
cool, man. You
awesome.
had to go from tattoos and doing on the beach, man. What was going through his mind on the beach drawing some
Right.
knives? I'm just gonna draw a knife real quick. I'm not
But
relaxed
he's a cool
enough.
dude. He's a super
That's
cool
cool, man.
dude.
Yeah, I like that video. I didn't know anything about the that little backstory that you told. I think you said that he talked to somebody about.
Yeah. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So no, so it's got the similar deployments as the Nimbles. It's got the back flipper and the front flipper and the deployment hole. And he didn't want to feel like he was ripping off John's design from EMP. So he reached out to him and said, "Hey man, is it cool if I, do something similar?" And John gave him his blessing, like, "Yeah, man, go for it, absolutely." So I thought that was cool that he had the wherewithal to reach out and do that, so he didn't step on anybody's toes or anything.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's really cool. That's a
so
smart thing to do. Yeah,
right,
I saw it and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I didn't know anything about.
because otherwise you get the people going, "Oh, you copied him," you know what I mean, and then it turns
Yeah,
into a whole.
for sure. It's always gonna be like that, regardless. But it is good whenever you have that. Like, hey, I talked to this person, so you know.
Yeah. Well, and it's like other people have said, there's so many knives out there. At a certain point, they're going to start to look similar. Like
Yeah,
you can't avoid it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, really. And then there are some that are just regular style knives that, of course, are gonna look like the other one. It's like, well, I mean, it's a drop point. Of course, it's gonna look like this other drop
right?
point. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
You can only do a Tonto or a Warncliffe so many ways. Like,
Yeah,
it
really.
just
The one that I did think was close, but I think it was kind of capitalizing on what was working, but it's still its own design was the assassin. The Kaiser
mm,
assassin looked like the mini bug out. I took some pictures because I sold it to my friend. Not the mini bug out. I'm sorry, the Elementum, the CVV
oh,
Elementum, and
the
I
one knife that
sold the
I kind
CVV
of
Elementum.
the one knife that I
And
kind of don't care for actually.
yeah, I had that one, that same color and everything. You don't like
I
it?
never carry this thing. I I don't I don't hate it. I just don't. I don't know. I have knives that I definitely prefer. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
sits in my case and I never touch it. It just sits there. Like I don't.
Yeah, I didn't like the size. I thought it needed to be a little bit bigger. And
It's
like
just
this one's a little
yeah.
bit bigger than that. And I think this one could be a little bit bigger too. And they do have the XL, I think. But like with the pictures of them together, they're close, but it's a drop point. You know what I mean? It's going to look like it.
Right.
You know, that's just
I
how it's going to
am
be.
I am interested in the new mini Civivi Elementum fixed blade they're going to be making. They're doing a mini fixed blade of it.
Oh, a
I
mini
am
one.
interested in that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I know they did because the one that they put out was like a bigger Elementum fixed blade, right?
Mm,
Like it was a bigger version.
yep.
Yeah, that one looked pretty good as a fixed blade. Because I mean, it can cover a lot of. different uses that blade shape. So for a fixed blade, man, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Did it sell well? I don't even know how well it did. Cheeto Bandito, what up, man? Welcome, welcome. What are you carrying, man? What are you
I don't
carrying?
know where. I don't know. I've got some other big fixed blades tucked away somewhere. I don't remember what I did with them. Oh well.
Yeah, I have this. Let me show you what I got. I used to have. The way it happened was I bought this one because I was getting one of the CRKT minimalists, and the one that I liked was it was that baby blue one with the Cthulhu or whatever. Like it had a little
Mm,
design on it. So I wanted to test out how I liked wearing it. So I had this little. It's called. Well, it doesn't have a name. It's just MTech. Has a bunch of writing on it though. Stainless. Says it's stainless. Starting off right.
yeah, I don't know where
MT
they are.
673. I didn't notice if these scales come off. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna see what this looks like when I'm off. Oh, this is it right here. Just a little.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's just a little thing. I like the blade design.
I've got one of the minimalists.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah. I was going with that one, but it was a different. It was that one with the art on the blade.
Oh yeah. They've got so many variations of this thing, man. They got the cleaver one and the warning. Well, yeah, they got all kinds of variations of that thing.
I never carried mine. Do you carry yours?
I not these days. I did when I first got it. It's kind of
Yeah, that's
gone to
how
the
I
back
was
seat to
too.
my other fixed blades.
Yeah, I liked it a lot, but I was like, man, it's just sitting there. So I ended up selling it. What ended up happening was I went to the pawn shop and I was like, hey, do you guys? They were all in good condition, you know. And I was like, you guys interested in this, whatever? Showed them like background and whatever. And
Right.
they were like, oh, we'll give you. I think it took like three knives, and they were like, oh, we could probably give you like maybe 10 or something each. I was like, what? So the fixed blade, there was a guy working there. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm interested in that." So I ended up getting. I think I got it for from Late HQ with shipping and everything. It was probably like $32. I was asking
Hmm.
for. I think I was asking for 23, and the guy was like, "Oh, I'll take it." So instead of $10 for three, I got 23 for the one I was selling. So I was like, "Man, yeah, go for it."
That's cool.
So that worked out. Oh man, this looks kind of cool with it off, man. Not
Oh
as
yeah.
comfortable. Not as comfortable, but oh, it
I
feels
wanna
like crap though. No, I need some.
I wanna do
Feels
some.
terrible
I need to
without
do
it.
some research for this one because I want to do like a paracord wrap on the handle for this guy. But
Oh,
I need to
okay.
teach myself how to do the paracord wrap before I do it.
Yeah, for real, man. Those things can be confusing, man. I've only done one lanyard bead, and I was having to go back and rewatch it, you know. But it's fun though. It's cool to be able to
Mm.
put them on there yourself. And I remembered after because I tried it a few times because I messed up like two times and had to redo it. Uh, so then when I retried after that, I was able to kind of remember how to do it. But now I don't. I wouldn't be able to put a lanyard on.
I had my first few knives like early on, and you can see in some of my pictures on Instagram if you go way back. I had some lanyards going, and then I realized I wasn't a fan of them, and I kind of removed them from my
Yeah,
knives. I was like, I think the only one I still have a lanyard on is this guy. It was one of my first ones that I bought when I went down the rabbit hole was the Tenacious, and that one still got a.
oh yeah, yeah, and it looks good with it too, man. Yeah, there's the only one that I have is the Civivi Thug 2, but because I felt like it needed it.
So.
It needed that extra. Sorry, I'm just putting this back on real quick. Sorry about that.
And this guy, this is how I learned how to. Because when I got this one, I didn't know how to spidey flick. I taught myself how on this one, and let me tell you, this thing has got a stiff freaking detent on it. So by the time I figured it out and got it, I was like, okay, I can do it now. And then I got other knives, and I was like, oh, it's way easier on these other knives because this thing's detent is just it's stupid. Like it doesn't drop
Well,
shut at all, but it's a good
no,
knife
I
though
feel
for
you on
budget.
that. I had
This is HDR.
oh ACR. Yeah, I had, well, mine
Yeah.
was ACR too. The one that I tried on was a CRKT. It was a Jesper Voxnes design. It was the Batum or something compact, and that one was
Hmm.
stiff. And so when I finally learned to flick that one, then I tried another one. I was like, oh wow, this is easy. I forgot to show Maddie his maintenance station. You still here, Maddie? I got it right here, man. I'll show you to you. Let me know. Oh, Gracian. He left later, man. Sorry, man. Change your
Later,
name,
dude.
dude. No, I'm just joking.
And then this was the second knife I bought when I went down the rabbit hole after I got the Tenacious, the Kershaw Natrix.
Oh, I like this the handle on that. What is it? It's just
Yeah,
G10 probably, right?
a G10 overlay on, or carbon fiber overlay on G10. Yeah,
Oh, okay, is it real carbon fiber or that
and it's peel ply. But it's a cool knife. My only thing with it is the edges of the handle, like down here, where it's kind of little. It's not sharp, but it's not comfortable. If that makes sense.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but it
Yeah, it
broke
looks
in after
good.
a while, and it's got a nice trot shutty. It's a good little knife. I
Yeah, I
remember
like
when
it. It
I
looks
bought this, I was like, holy crap! I just spent $50 on a knife. That's a lot of money, and I was like mind blown. And now $50 on a knife isn't, yeah, not a
yeah,
big
that's how
deal.
it starts, man. And then after that it's like, oh, it's only 100.
All right.
And then it goes up from there. 250. Yeah. I think the highest I've gone so far was the Finch Cherry Bomb on White Mountain Knives.
Mm.
I think that one was there were all the other ones were sold out, and I dug the look of that one still because I don't think it was as popular, but I still dug it, and I think it went down. I think it was like at 149 or something like that, and it was at
That's not
129
bad.
when I saw it, and I was like, oh man! And with White Mountain, sometimes if you don't jump on something, it sells out.
Yeah.
So what happened was I got it, and then it sat there forever in the on the website, still available for the longest. I was like, oh man, I could have just waited.
All
Um,
right. Do you
but
like it?
yeah, yeah, I do like it. It's thick, it's small, but it's thick enough to feel like because the back kind of tails off, kind of tapers.
Hmm.
But
I didn't get the cherry bomb. I've got a bunch number of other finches though. I've
oh,
got
do you?
the I've got the Holiday and the Cimarron, the Devil's Finger, the Drifter, and the Lucky 13, and the Reciprocity. If I
Oh yeah, of all the ones that I was
which
seeing that were sold out, all the good ones.
I like, the Reciprocity is my favorite.
Oh, that one's sick,
Got that
dude.
got that Warren clip with that blue title, and this is they put the fuller on this one so I can middle finger flick it, which was like a big seller for me. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
love
like
this.
that.
This thing's sick. But my first one that I bought, which made me fall in love with Finch, was this one, the Holiday. This guy, flip it around. There we go. But the action on
Oh
this
yeah, man.
Holiday is ridiculous. I remember opening this and getting out of the box, and it's just so like, and then that ting when it closes. Oh my god, this thing! I was like, this is what a fucking nice knife is like when I first got this. Like I was like, holy shit! Like
Yeah, I like that one, man. I've heard good things about that one too. That
yeah,
was like the real popular one, right? Oh, Maddie is here.
yeah.
All
Go
right, I'm
ahead
gonna
and
show you the
show off his
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, let me show you the. Did Crispy leave? Or is he saying what's up? Maddie, you late for class? Yeah, Maddie, I printed. Oh, last night, man, it was raining. So in the last part of the print, the lights flickered, and on the last print, and it seemed like it was doomed, man. But it started back up, so it's not perfect, but uh, it's pretty close. It's good. It's just it's got this streak on it, so everything came out clean, man. Just some little things I got to touch up, like some stringing on some of the prints that I just got to like peel off or like cut away, whatever. I have some of the pictures of it set up on Instagram. It doesn't have any of the material in it yet, like no lining or anything. And I also want to
That's
put
cool
something on the
though.
bottom so that way it doesn't move around all over the place. But the only thing about it, Maddie, is it doesn't close, dude. when I added the extra thickness to the mats, the little separate pieces, I thought it was going to be okay with it to be able to close, and it doesn't. It's like 0.125 inches too thick. That's how I say it because that's how I have it typed in. I don't know, weird, but yeah, it's so it just misses the mark to slide in. So if you don't mind that, this will be you. If you want the one that can close it, because I'm gonna do another one of that, because that's kind of the main feature, one of the main features of it being able to close. If you want one of those instead, then I'll work on another one for you. But my bad, man. But that one's finished though. Yeah, show off my thing. Like streaking out in the rain. Hey, pay for yourself, Cheeto. No, I'm just joking. This is true. I'll show the okay, cool. Yeah, you better. Yeah, Cheeto's not talking for all of us. But yeah, Maddie, let me know. I don't mind doing another one. It's just that I missed it by that much on that print. I was like, no, because when I checked it, I thought it was good. The clearance I did, because I can do measurements on the program too, and I did a little measuring thing, and I was like, okay, cool, I have enough room to do it. But I guess maybe I just saw it wrong or something. So it's supposed to slide. There's a little piece right here. There's a little cutout, and then on the other end, it's like thinner.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's supposed to slide in, but it didn't. And also the print kind of warps, so I'm gonna have to kind of touch up the inside because it kind of droops a little because it's having to print this way, goes back and forth with a string, so it kind of droops down. So I'm gonna have to like file it or something either way because it's not gonna print straight, I don't think, unless there's a way I can get it to do that. But it's clean. It droops like that. But yeah, it's supposed to close into itself and kind of keep everything in there. I was able to keep one that's really messed up. So I have my own, but it's ugly. I have stuff in it, so I can't really show it, but I'll show one piece. See, like this piece is all warped. Like the threading. Hold on, let me make myself bigger real quick.
I say, go ahead and make yourself big. I'm gonna run in the restroom real quick.
All right. So this is mine right here. It's all warped. I mean, it's finished and it functions. I don't need it to look pretty for anybody. And then this one right here. This is one of the pieces that looks sickly. It's like the print's all terrible. But like I said, it works, so this one's mine right here. I got my own. And I made a mess. I dropped stuff all over the floor. But yeah, this other one came out clean, man. It's just, man, I can't believe I did that. I could have swore that when I checked it, it said it was good to go. Other than that, it's good. It's a goodie. Oh, later, man. Later. Take it easy. I think I saw that you sent me the design, man. I'm gonna check it out. I'm excited. Have a good one, man. But yeah, you know them. You know how we are, man. Insomniacs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like that's how I am too, man. With the thing for me, like with insomnia, when I started doing working and getting more into the CAD and with the designs, it kind of helped with maintenance. Oh shit, forgot.
Oh, you're good.
Maintenance. Oh man. Hold on a second.
Just got back.
There we
You're
go.
all good.
Oh, wait a minute.
There we go. That's a different look.
There we go. Yeah, it worked to my advantage, insomnia. So I would just work on stuff until my mind drains out, and then I'm sleepy. So other than that, man, hard to crash, dude. It's hard to crash. So designing the knives helps me sleep. Working on all this other stuff tires me out. Like
Yeah.
brain constantly going, constantly thinking, what can I fix? What can I adjust? What's next? Stuff I got to do. It's stressful, but it's also a lot of thinking, like as far as like putting pieces together. So it's stressful, but also
Right.
tiring me out at the same time. It's weird, but it helps. I can sleep a little bit easier now. Before I would lay in bed, man, it'd be frustrating, man, trying to sleep. So frustrating, get mad, dude. Be like, just want to go to sleep. And now it's like I go and go, and then I'm up late, and then finally, man, I'm like, oh, I think I can sleep. So yeah.
Oh,
So how was the restroom? I'm just joking.
yeah. It was nice. It was nice.
It was a good one. It was a good one. It was great. Uh, yeah,
What's
no,
up, Mateo?
mine didn't get featured, man, on the live stream. But it's all good though. I mean, I see some things that I could have done better on it. Um, but the ones that were on there, I was saying because I showed Cole's broke as knives. I showed his design, and I think he should have been higher. Uh, so I was happy for the people that it was a really good opportunity, So I have nothing to complain about. Um, I saw some people that were having issues with the stream, and they weren't showing the screen. They weren't sharing because they were having issues, and nobody could see what they were talking about. And some people were like, "Oh, this is garbage" or whatever. But it's like, man, they don't have to be doing any of this, dude. So just
Yeah.
relax, calm down. But regardless, it was just I'm happy with it regardless because it was just an opportunity. It was fun, and a chance. So for the people that got on there, it was really cool. And I just thought it was unfortunate for the ones that did get on there for changing handle materials because it's like, well, anybody could have just said, this is going to be whatever, you know,
Right.
this is my Carta. Oh, man, that's a good one. You win. And I just thought that was because that could have been two people that could have been in top 10, and then been voted on. But I think I heard that they did reach out to some people, so that was really cool. The
That's
ones that
cool.
didn't make in the top 10. M-Bomb, what up, dude? All right,
Beef
man. We'll
jerky
take it
man
easy. Have a
himself.
good day. Thanks for stopping in, dude. I saw him last night in the chat with Backpack B, and
Oh yeah.
he had asked me something. And I was just about to respond, and excuse me, that's when my lights flickered. And I lost internet connection, and my printer stopped, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh
what's going
jeez.
on?" So, and he was actually asking about the print too. So I was like, "Oh, I'm printing it right now," and then all that happened. So,
Yeah.
but it was a good stream last night. Him and Backpack B. Brent.
Uh, no, I didn't. I didn't hop on any of the streams last night because I was so tired when I got home from work. I just crashed. I was done, dude.
Just ready for bedtime, huh?
Yep. I was
Yeah, man, one
done.
of those days. Yeah, it's always good when that's able to happen. Like, worn out, just crash, feel all good. Like the best one is like being tired, taking a shower, and then crashing. Those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Oh, so this I didn't. So it wasn't that different. The Kaiser original, like because they didn't really give any instructions with when you reached out to them.
Cool.
They just sent you the file, and
Oh, her.
it was the STL file. No, it was like a DWG or something, and they sent that, and then another version with just the art. And I don't know what I was looking at in one, and then the other one was the sketching. But then they sent us the instructions the weekend after they sent us the design, so it was kind of weird. And he had already sent his in before. He sent it in, I think, that night that they sent him the link. So he got the instructions the weekend after, and I had just sent mine the morning before. And I emailed Damon. I was like, "Hey, I don't know how far I'm supposed to go with this, but this is what I have." And then I got just after that, I got that message in my DM, the instructions and everything, and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "What's going on here?" So I reached out to Cole and I told him, I asked him if he got the instructions too, and he said, "Yeah, I just got them right now." I said, "Oh man," I was like, I was wondering if it was just me. So yeah, they told us what to do after, but I thought I didn't think it was it that different, the handle? I didn't notice. I thought he said he kept it the same. I had to go back and look at it. But yeah, it was cool though. I like it. I dug it a lot.
Email.
Oh yeah. Y'all watch Portlandia? Anybody ever seen Portlandia? I'm a big fan of that show. When it used to be on. Well, I still am, but it doesn't air anymore. But there's a scene like that where they're giving out stew, like some stew, like soup or whatever. And the guy's like, free samples, free stew or something. But it sounds like fun, right? But I think it's Andrew Gaffigan or something.
Mm.
Some comedian, but it is just a funny part. Sort of reminded me of.
I wanted
Have
to
you
say I
played
like your
Madden
shirt,
Clicking
man.
something?
A fan of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Me too. Thanks. I like Raphael. Raphael's cool, man.
I've always been a Michelangelo fan.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, he's a good the leader, man. The leader. I like the hot head, the hot head.
Yeah.
But he's got a heart of gold. No, I'm just joking. I see. I see the like in my Facebook sometimes in my feed they'll put that I think there's like a Ronin, last Ronin or something like it's some Ninja Turtle story. I don't follow it, but it seems interesting.
Hmm.
It's like a whole other side of the Ninja Turtles. But yeah, I'm a
Oh,
fan, man.
interesting. No, I've got all the movies on DVD and all that. Like yeah.
I think I had part one and part two. I used to have part
'Cause I was.
three on VHS when I was younger. Part three is
Mm.
not great.
My favorite is number 2.
What's that?
My favorite is the second one.
Oh, I thought you
The
said it was my
ooze.
favorite one too. I was like, oh, I mean, it was good. Yeah, part two was good. I like part one, the darkness of part one a lot. It
Right.
was really, yeah, that's what I like about. But part two was a really good one too. I like Kino. When I was really young, me and my brother, we had this musical. Not a musical, it was a concert, Ninja Turtles concert on VHS. So I don't know how that went for them, but but we had it.
Huh.
It was it was interesting. I mean,
No, I
then I
remember
liked
as a
it,
kid.
but looking back on it,
I remember as a kid, I had like all the action figures. I was all in on Ninja Turtles, man. That was my jam as a kid.
oh yeah, do you have like a whole like the blimp and all that?
Hmm.
'Cause I know they sold the blimp.
Yep. I had
Yeah.
the toy weapons, and I had like a stuffed Leonardo that was like freaking it was like 4 feet, 5 feet, big old giant stuffed Leonardo. I had all that shit. That was my
Oh,
jam when I
that's
was a kid
dope.
with Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend that had all the setup and everything. He had like a crazy collection of Ninja Turtles. I think I had Michelangelo. I think with the skateboard. I think I had that one. But yeah, I remember going to his place once in his room. He had like the blimp on a wire or something, or maybe I dreamt that. I don't know. But he had all the toys on. I was like, whoa! Felt like I was in Home Alone Part Two, and I walk in the store. I don't know. It was
Oh
just
yeah.
crazy. Um, but yeah, did what is the? I don't remember them having stuffed animals
Yeah,
or
it wasn't like a fancy one. It was just like the outline of it essentially, but it, had the arms and legs and the head, but it was just like a big fucking pillow essentially. But
Okay.
I used to run around the house with it and just like beat the crap out of it and fight with it, and
Yeah. Oh, that's
silly
cool,
kid
man. That
shit.
sounds fun. Yeah, I missed out on that one. Just fight my brother and lose. Oh, yeah. The rabbit. I'm not familiar with the rabbit. Maybe in pictures. I don't remember a ninja rabbit. Like
Remember
seeing
that was
like
part of
I guess it's part of like the whole story.
might have been part of one of the various cartoon series.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. Yeah, I saw some of the cartoon. The game was cool, man. On Nintendo, I think it was, or was it in the Super Nintendo? I don't know, but the game was dope, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we roll around in that tank or whatever, and get
Hmm.
flattened. Gary, Gary's the last ranger, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nemo's always cracking jokes.
He's the one to talk about my hat, dude. I was like, is he serious? I was like, man, I don't know if he was. I'm not, I don't know what he thinks of me, but I was just like, oh, come on, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm not a bad dude or anything. I talk how I talk. I rap. I like rap. So what? Okay. I don't sag, not intentionally. My pants just fall because I carry knives and my belt
Right?
sucks.
Got too much weight.
But yeah, I don't know if he does or not, or if he was just joking. I had told Stevie, I apologized to Stevie after the show because I was like, hey man, sorry if I didn't mean to disrespect your stream or anything. I said how I dress, and he said no. He said I think he was just joking. He said he wears his hat backwards too, but it's just because I wear it like at an angle, and so I don't. So
Whatever. Don't
I
bother me
don't like
none.
it like this. It's for me. It's weird. Like it's I don't like it. And I don't like that look. So I put it to the side. And if I have it forward, then it's really low. But that's just
Right.
because that's how I rock it. But I don't know. But I don't have any issues with him. I just didn't like know where he was coming from with that or what. He was on the original series, the little rabbit. I have not seen a rabbit, man. I might have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm not drawn.
You're
I'll have to go
making it
back and
up.
look
You
'cause I
don't
don't
lie
remember
to
that.
me. What was the name
I
again?
just,
Miyamoto.
I just remember watching the crap out of the movies when I was a kid.
Yeah, man. For real. Yeah, all the time. Ninja Turtles. I was trying defusing the bombs. Oh, I think I remember some of that. Yeah. I think I remember some water. That one kind of reminded me of what was that one? Like a secret agent game. It had that song. Driving around in the car. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know enough about
Hmm.
it for it to become a discussion. I'm just gonna say that. You can't type that, Cheeto. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that's what Stevie said too. Yeah, he said it was on the fun. Like I said, I don't have. I mean, I just wasn't sure, and I don't have any issues with him. I just some people might see me a certain way, which is fine. I don't care. People can be who they want to be, and I'll be who I am, how I am. But I'm not a bad person, though. I just grew up a certain way, but I have a good head on my shoulders, man. And
Right.
it just has a hat that's weird.
Now a lot of
007.
the
I
guys
don't know if
like
it was 007.
a lot of the guys just like the bust ball. They're just
Yeah, yeah, no, no,
joking and
I don't
yeah.
mind that at all. I don't mind jokes. It's all fun. Um, what are you flicking? What do you got over there?
I'm just playing with the mash.
Oh man, lucky.
Dude,
What?
I wanted to get the buzz too, but I just couldn't afford that one. I was like, man, but this one's nice, so I can't complain.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good design, dude. What is don't they have buzzes still? I thought they
I
just
think they
put some
still
out.
do, but they're like 300 something. They're up there
Oh,
in
okay.
price. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he went baller with the materials on that one.
Yeah, no. That's the one that had been on pre-order for a while, right? Like I mean like it was pre-ordered a while back and it
Yeah,
just came
and
out,
that,
right?
and then they dropped some that they had.
Yeah, man, they're just doing a great job over there, man. Uh Colin and Kevin.
I'm loving the look of the Lush. I think it is.
Yeah, man, the Lush looks sick. The like well everything, man. I like the look of everything. I can't lie, dude. I really like it all. But the Lush is the one that I think the one that I've seen so far is the what does it have like the blue camel carbon or Arctic or something, right?
Hmm.
I think that's the
Yeah,
one that
that's
I've
the
seen.
Lush.
That's the one that he had to have Kyle work on, right? Because the blade was hitting, I think. I think it was hitting
Yeah, I
the
think so.
backspacer or something. Yeah, that one
Premium
looks.
Royal. You got me thinking, Gonzo. Hold on. Is it?
Is it the premium royal? Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm like, wait. I can't remember which one's the Royal. I think it's one of these two. One of these is the Vega. One of these is the Royal. I think this is the
I
Royal.
think yeah, I think the top one is.
It's a different
I
blade
don't think
shape than
so.
the Mash.
Yeah, it's different. I think I do know which one he's talking about. But I don't know if that's
Because this
their
this is the
design though.
CM design, right? Yeah, it's a CM design. So no, this
No, it's different.
yeah,
Looks different to me.
and this one's got like the little top flipper on it too. He said that, and I was like, hold on a second, let me look at this. Like,
Yeah, no, because there is one that I think I thought maybe, but I mean it's their design, and
yeah, I
I
would say
think
it's Colin's
sometimes with
design, anyways.
yeah, I'm not saying that he's like saying anything bad, but I'm just saying like I think with making like designs, like if you come out with your own and you just can do it a certain way when you first come out, and then you
Hmm.
see it's good enough, then you want to take it to the next level. So if that's what happened there, then I
Yeah.
mean it's something that I would consider myself, but I'm not saying Gonzo saying anything bad.
Oh no,
I'm
yeah,
just
just upgraded version potentially.
yeah, for sure. What up, Carco? How you doing,
What's up,
man?
Carco?
What are you carrying, man? Let us know while you're busy. Just joking. Yeah, the Evo was hitting too, but he also had the Lushes were hitting the pin or something in the back. There was something that was touching, and he had to have Kyle work on the prototypes because they had too much going on or something. But yeah, he did have him work on that. But yeah, those Lushes, man. The nip too. The nip. I like the look of the
Yeah,
nip.
the nip looks sick too. Yeah.
He's not gonna do a run of the ones that he has of the black and purple. He's doing, I think, something like I think it's camel carbon or something, some kind of carbon. I don't know what the difference is,
Okay.
fat
Hmm.
carbon, camel carbon, but I think they're makers. Is that what it is? Different makers, fat
Well,
carbon
yeah, because
and
he's
camel.
yeah, they're different
Okay.
makers, different companies.
Yeah, but
Um,
he's not doing the all black titanium. I don't think. From what he said in his live stream, I think he was saying that they're going to be a different look. But I like that one though, the black and the purple. I think it looks.
I don't have any fat carbon in my collection. That's something I don't. I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, no, me neither, man. I think
All these
the
all these knives and no fat carbon.
what is the? I don't really have any. I think the most premium is titanium. What I got, but I don't. But in time, man, in time, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna taste some flavors. Try some things.
There's so much out there, dude. It's hard to like rein in what you really want or like or
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have a list saved on my computer from when I first got into like all these seeing everything and like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that.
Hmm.
So I'm keeping that list. It's gonna stay there, be ready. And it's budget and it's high end, it's everything. It's all over the place, but it doesn't change the fact that I want to try them just because they're low budget. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like there's
I
one that I
slowed.
looked up recently that is like $23, and when I first saw it, it was like 39 or $49. So I'm
Right.
all over that.
I slowed way down on budget because I want to save up for nicer ones. But every now and then I'll pick something up that really jumps out at me. And I tell you what, the Warney Pyrite, this thing is a freaking killer, man. For a budget
Oh, it's
knife.
a pirate. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Warney Pyrite, this thing is awesome for a button lock budget. Like it's yeah,
Yeah, I like
I
the I like
definitely
the Wari
recommend
on
it.
it is good.
And I never bought the original Pyrex. I didn't care for the blade shape on it. And then when I saw they were dropping this, I was like, oh, there it is. I gotta have that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that one looks better. Like I like the other one too, but that one I like. I dig that one a lot more. That one looks cool.
And then I want to snag because they dropped what's that one called? Or after this, the Echo, I think it is, and it's got a similar kind of Warney style blade. Then it's a button lock, but it's got the front flipper on it also. And that one looks
Yeah, it's
sick too.
Laconical, right?
I think so. The Echo.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good, man. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, they have the button and then the just a liner lock or frame lock. I think it's a liner lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look pretty good. Yeah, I like Laconical's designs. But I think I'm a bigger fan of. It's funny. My two favorite probably I probably have three, but uh, Brad Zinker and Serge Panchenko. I think
Hmm.
they're like way opposite types of designers, but I like both a lot. You know,
Right.
because Serge's knives are like crazy steampunk, or they have a wild look to them, and then Brad Zinker's knives are more like gentlemen or traditional looking knives.
Right.
It's just funny because I'm like, oh, I like that one a lot. Oh, I like this one a lot. So I just,
I I like I like Laconico. I really like, and I don't have a lot of his, but I really like Dylan Mallory's designs. Um,
oh yeah, man.
the Forest is a freaking, this was a banger, dude.
Which one is that one? The
The
Forest?
Dylan Mallory Forest. This is the one that he pre-ordered and had sent out by himself. Actually ran it himself instead of having it made by somebody else or under their name, I guess. I don't know the. And he just recently did version 2 of this. I think I don't know if their pre-order is up or not, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they
this
had
is a
like
banger of a knife, dude.
it looks sick. I like the clip on it a lot. I mean, I'm drawn to like certain parts of knives sometimes, like in the designs, and that
Hmm.
clip just looks like it just works.
Oh, dude, it
Like
works
it's
fantastic.
like it's nothing over the top. It's just a clip, and it looks like it'll do what it needs to do.
Yeah, great knife. But he's got a lot of designs through companies like the what's it? I think this one's a Mallory if I recall. Yeah, the Hadros by Civivi. That's a
Oh,
Mallory design.
that blade is wicked, man.
My
Jeez.
only thing with this one is the handle is like super thin, so like getting a good grip on it when you go to flick it open and stuff is kind of a, you got to learn how to kind of hold it,
Oh
But
yeah, yeah. That
but
can
it's
be
a
kind of
wicked looking
frustrating.
knife. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
to be able
still a
to like,
good still a good
I don't
still a
mind
good
learning how
budget
to open a
Civivi
knife,
though.
but what's that?
I said it's still a solid budget Civivi knife though. Like I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's just learning to open a knife or how to like to bring it out and then be like, hold on, I gotta hold it this way. It can be frustrating at times, but I still like for this one, for example, I like this knife a lot, but like to open it sometimes I don't want to fumble around to open a knife. I don't think it's this one. It might be this one. I don't know, but I mean, I'll still do it because I like the knife.
All right.
I would just
I think
prefer
I
not to.
have, if I remember correctly, I think this is 163 is what I have, guys. I got talking about numbers in the chat. I think this is
Oh, okay.
163. This was actually, I say gifted, and it kind of was. When we went down to the workshop meetup here in Washington or Oregon, um, was a year and a half ago, whatever. Zach was down there and he had this in his collection, and that was the first time I handled one. And I fell in love with it. And I kept going back to it, picking it up and playing with it. He's like, "You really like that?" And I was like, "Dude, could I buy this off you?" He's like, "Yeah, I have two of them." So I was like, "All right, just let me know how much you want for it." And he's like, "Yeah, we'll figure something out." But we were in the middle of talking to other people, so we kind of dropped it, and then we came back to it later. He never let me pay him for it. He just like, I was like, "Dude, Zach, you're killing me, man. Like, I totally would have paid you." Like, so he ended up kind of gifting it to me, is what happened. But dude, I'm pretty sure this is 163. I'd have to get the box out and look at the card,
That's
but
really
yeah,
cool, man.
super cool. That will stay in the collection forever. Any knives that I've been kind of gifted like that will never go anywhere, you know.
Oh,
Like,
for sure, man.
yeah,
And that's really cool, man. That kind of knife too is just even better.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
and he
you just
saw me,
have,
like I said, I kept going and picking it up and playing with it, and he's like, "You really like that, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, this thing's a banger." Like,
man,
so
that's
that was
really
really
cool,
cool of
man.
him.
Yeah, hell yeah. Titanium warning of the CJRB, maybe.
Yeah, because I don't think they did a titanium version of the warning yet.
Hmm. Accelerator. I think I looked up the accelerator last time. Oh, Gonzo got 154. I think I have some knives that are numbered, but nothing crazy. Like this Brad Zinker's 583.
All of my nimbles are numbered, and I got some pretty low numbers on those because I was such a fan. Um, but I think this one is numbered by, because this was a exclusive run, the Deadpool Feist. Don't remember what number it was,
Oh,
but
that's the Deadpool one.
142. Yeah,
142. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have this one right here is numbered. This is a D Rocket Boker. This one's 113. Yeah, all right.
there you go.
That's a production, but Boker
I
Plus.
don't. I generally don't put a lot of stock in it being numbered. You know what I mean? I mean, it's cool
Yeah,
little detail. The
yeah,
only
it
one
is.
the only one that I tend to kind of brag about is my first nimble because it was number 7 out of the original run. So you know, he just this was his first go at it, and I was right there in line. You know what I mean? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure like the first 6 before 7 that went out all went to YouTubers, and at the time I hadn't started a channel yet. So getting this was kind of like I was his first customer other than the YouTube channels. You know what I mean? So that felt good to be like, yeah, that's me. Like, you know,
yeah. No, for like there are some that it holds a little more significance than others. Like
yeah,
um, it just means a little bit more. But yeah, there are some when it's just like, eh.
yeah. Like this one, the Nimble X is number 25 of 100, probably for that design, the reverse tuxedo. Because he had multiple designs of multiple styles of each one when he dropped them. So, but
um,
this was number 1 of 99, my Tonto one, but that's probably just for that style. You know what I mean?
oh,
That
okay, yeah,
flavor.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I think that one was probably the lowest one I have.
yeah.
I would
This
match
one's
you,
number
but
this one's number 2 of 103 of my Micarta one. But again, that's probably just that flavor. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. But they're sick though.
So I was just quick
What
on the
is my
button
MSIG
purchasing.
number? Nah, just joking. Let me see. Oh, yeah, there it
So,
is.
but
Yeah, Laconico is good, man. I like Laconico.
I want to try that. He has a new one with Civivi, I think, the Lococo or something like that. What the hell is the name of
Oh,
that thing?
yeah, it does have like a crazy name to it, right?
I want
Um,
to try that one. It looks like a nice knife.
it's close. I don't even know, actually. I can't think of it. It just
Yeah, I
sounds
probably
like,
said it completely wrong, but
no, but it's a name like that. Like it's one that you like, man, what is it called? I'm sure somebody will help us out in a second here.
not. See, now I want to look it up.
Oh, your Forest or what, Gonzo? That's cool, man. That's awesome, dude. Gifted.
Sakoki. The VV
Takoki,
Sakoki.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
Nemo's got it.
pretty
Yeah.
good too. And it's affordable too, right?
Yeah, it's a budget one, I'm pretty sure. Budget's the VV, so probably 60
Oh
to 80
yeah, yeah.
bucks.
There will be one soon enough. What are we talking about? Oh, the warning on the CGRB.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll drop one. They did it with the OG Pyrite. They'll probably do it with that one too.
So Koke, Saha Coco. Yeah, it's yeah, he has a good. I mean, a lot
Booger
of
Sugar.
his designs, you know.
Gonzo.
There are I mean, they have kind of a similar look, some of them, but I mean, it's. I think with some designers, they have a design that works, so they and
Right.
enough people like them enough, and not enough people have them. You know, why not stop? So why stop making it? You know. Uh, but yeah, the Yorkie is right. I think the Yorkie's a Laconical.
He's got so many out there. I can't keep track. Uh, Big Red is a big Laconico fan.
Oh, is he? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I'm gonna. I don't think he watches my channel, so I'm gonna say it. But I'm gonna do a design for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna when it's finished, I'm gonna send it to him because I've seen him talk about like people ask him. I've asked him if he wants to. Well, I was on his stream. I don't know. I was like joking. I was like, "Hey, you want to come on and design a knife with me?" But I know he said that he doesn't really have a style, and but he said that he does. He was talking to somebody else about the blade shape, and he said drop point or sheep's foot. So I'm gonna try to do something on that and just send it to him, just so he can have or whatever, you know, if he likes it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole process. I'll probably show it on here, you know, on certain streams. But uh, I'll probably like I just had this idea. I think on Thursday or something like that, Wednesday. So I'll probably start it and then probably start it maybe soon. I don't know, maybe tonight, tomorrow. And then
That'd be
work on
cool.
that. I think it'd be fun, you know. And then just he's a good dude, man. I like Red.
Yeah. He's one of my good friends. We live like 15 minutes from each other, so we hang out fairly often.
I think I
Um,
caught you on one of his streams once before.
yeah. Yeah. He's my
Oh,
buddy.
that's cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's what's up. I think you had just gotten was y'all were talking about legal knives in y'all's area, and you had something on you. I think it might have been that OTF.
Yeah. 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 Because
Yeah, I think.
that was the knife live stream I was on with him last. Yeah. I went over to his house and that was the 24-hour long.
Oh, was it that
Well,
one?
his slot, well, each slot is an hour, but that was a 24-hour snipe live stream that we do. So each multiple YouTubers get on and do an hour chunk
Yeah,
each, and we go for 24 hours. Um, and I
but
went on with on his.
I didn't realize it was that one. I thought it was a different time. Oh, okay. Is that what it
So
was?
yeah,
Huh. Yeah, that, I want to see about getting in on the Knives Alive thing, but I don't know. Who you got? Who is it? Shane that runs it. Shane and
Shane's. I don't know if Shane. I don't think Shane. He helps with it. But
oh, okay.
Javon and Grateful Panic and they were like the OGs that came up with the idea. Really, it was Grateful Panic that did,
Oh, okay.
and it's just kind of evolved from there. But we've done it 2 years in a row now, so upcoming will be the third year, um, and I think it's fantastic what we're doing because we're able to help out a great dude in the community that is fighting for our rights. So, um,
Yeah, yeah, and
and he's doing it.
that's how I found out because this one is the first one I caught,
Mm,
and that's how I was introduced to other streamers that I know, like Backpack B, for example. I
yeah,
was on his live because I was up on it late. I almost made it the full 24. But I saw his and I was like, man, I'm gonna check out this dude's channel. So I've been a subscriber to his since then, and probably a few other ones. But yeah, it's a really good idea all the way around. And to raise, I think they raised a good amount, right?
Yeah,
This
they
past
raised
year.
they raised what 6, 7 thousand or something like that. It was a good number. Um,
And they passed like
and
what they were
it's
trying to get, or well, I don't even know if there was like
yeah,
a benchmark, but yeah, it's just a good
um,
idea.
but
Um,
it's just really cool to help out Doug Ritter and everything he's doing because I mean, he's just him and his wife and like maybe one or two other people, and they're out there working their butts off to try and fight for our rights, you know. So it's cool
yeah,
to be able to support that, help them out. Um,
yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I think he said he just counts on the sales of his knives right now to kind of
yeah,
to
yep.
help that go along.
Which I'm
Yeah,
still need to buy
that's
one. I
really
still
good.
don't have one.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a good looking knife. I think he came out with a new look, right? I think there's one that just came out of his, the Ritter.
Oh, maybe I haven't been keeping up on it. I know I like the
I
purple. I
think it
know
was
that.
like carbon fiber. I think I saw it on. I don't want to say whose channel, but I saw one recently and it looks good. Looks nice.
I think the other designer that I really like and I want to get more of is, and he does the Feist like we were talking about earlier, but he also did this guy, the CVV Lumi, is Justin Lundquist.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, he does these clean, nice front flippers, and they just work, man. And I don't know, I like them. A lot of guys don't like the front flippers. I love them. I enjoy them. Um, once you get the hang of it, it's just they're so fun to. And granted, when I first started doing front flippers, I sucked at it, and I taught myself. Do I still have it on this guy? And this guy's got a stiff D10, so I killed my thumb on the jumping on this thing, learning how to front flip on this thing. But this is the concept prickle, and this is the crazy Tonto they did. Look at
Oh
that
man,
blade.
yeah, that blade's
But
wild,
yeah,
dude.
so I learned how to do front flipping on this guy, and like I said, I tore up my thumb doing it. But after a while, I just figured it out and got used to it, and then
Yeah, I'm a big fan of front flippers, man. For my left, because I would carry one in my back left pocket, and
Mhm.
it's easier for me to deploy with my thumb, I guess, or something.
Right.
So I think that I mean I already like them to begin with, but I definitely want to look into getting some more for that reason. Probably
Well,
always have like a front flipper on
this
my back left.
this Lumi's got like that little
That top
top flipper,
flipper,
I guess you call it. Yeah, it's a
yeah, the
little
top
different.
flipper.
But this little sucker is dangerous. I've cut myself with this one more times than I think any of my other knives. This little damn thing, pokey, stabby, it'll get you.
Yeah, yeah. Your green is a little darker than mine. uh, that 3D print anything? Yeah, I did. Whoa, almost made a mess. I did this maintenance station thing. I just finished the last piece to it last night. Came out pretty good.
Night,
I put
Gonzo.
some
See you
pictures
later,
up on
man.
my Instagram of it put together, and the only thing is that I wasn't with the changes I made to the mats, Gonzo. I'm not able to close it, so because it hits the little compartment, so that sucks. So I'm gonna have to go back and change that because it misses it just by that much, just by one of the layers. And once I do that, it'll be pretty good. I had it all set up to take a picture because I was able to lay some things on the inside. So when it closes, you could have this stuff in the back part here, and then stuff laid on here. And there's like a little part where you can lay something flat enough to where it would close. But I was like, "What's it hitting? What's it hitting?" And then I noticed it was the lid. I was like, "Ah, crap." But that's the last thing I printed. Took me. This one was I actually wrote down the times on this one. I think it was where to go. It was 20 hours for one piece, the main frame of it. The lid was 30 hours, 22 minutes. And then both of the little separate pieces were a little over 6 hours each. So what is that? 30, 50, 62 hours? About 63 maybe hours. So it took a while to print that.
Have you, if you like front flippers, have you tried this guy?
Later,
This is
Gunzo.
the petrified fish mini beluga.
I have not, man.
Dude,
I
this
have
is a
not.
solid little knife, man.
Yeah, I like the look of it. It's thick too, right?
It's
Is it?
this one ain't
Is
so
it a little
bad.
chunky?
Um, this is
I
the
don't
mini
mind it. I'm
beluga.
just curious.
They have the regular sized one that's just bigger. Um, but I like it. It's good size. I mean, I get 4 fingers on it. Um, but it's got the little front flipper, and then it's got the fuller on there, so you can whoop if I don't mess it up. You can flick it. So,
Yeah, I like the
but
that one when they put out the mini. I think is when I first heard about the company.
this was one I kind of avoided for a while because I wasn't sure. And when I got it, I was like, I fucking love this thing. Like it fucking surprised me out of the box, dude. I was like, this knife's fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah, I like Petrified Fish, man. They're doing some good work. I think they'll probably be the next company that's coming up and doing stuff. But I don't know if they do their own. They're not an OEM, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into them that much.
I
Big
did.
Red might know.
I did contact them about maybe licensing, but uh, they didn't seem really interested in what anything that I was working on. That was probably about 2, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I was like, well, I'm gonna keep working on designs regardless, and uh, like I'm learning as I'm going. So
Right.
eventually, I'll be able to put. I mean, the plan is to be able to put it all together to where the designs are well rounded enough, and I think with some of the designs, it just takes a. They're mainly probably better suited for a particular company, and I just haven't
Right.
found that one yet. And
No.
some of them do need work too. I understand that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I reached out to them, but I don't know if they did the OEM. They do OEM stuff though. But yeah, I like their brand, man. I like what they're doing.
Yeah, I need to check out more of their knives because I like this one a lot.
Yeah, they're competing with Civivi right now, but now Civivi's Sencut.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new design. I mean, their new Civivi.
The only Sen cut I have is the Bronte, which is also a front flipper, top flipper type. Um, that one's pretty fun too.
Oh
That
yeah,
one's got a
the name
crazy.
sounds familiar.
It's got a crazy blade on it. Let me grab it. I've got knives all over the damn place. Oops, I'm gonna lose my.
Oh no!
Stay up there.
Knives
There
on
we
the
go.
floor.
There. Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh yeah,
it's a
yeah.
it's longer than like it's longer this way than like the Feist is. Um, but it's got that crazy. I don't know, clip point. I guess I don't know what to call that. Like,
Yeah, it's got the like the Warncliffe, and then got a belly, and it's cleaver. It's got a mix of everything. Yeah,
it's a
I
cool little
remember
knife,
looking at
man.
that one, man. I like it. That one's like 40 or something, right?
Yeah, it's in that 40 range.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. What's the steel?
Uh, does it say? I think it's probably 9 CR or something, or maybe
I thought,
D2. I don't see a marking on it.
yeah, I think it might be D2. I think it might be D2. Chubby Cleaver, he said, one moon. How you doing, one moon? Chilling or what? What's everybody having for dinner? Or is it dinner yet? It's not even dinner yet. I'm all excited,
Yeah,
ready for
it's
grub.
9 CR.
Is it an ICR?
Yeah.
No, that's not bad though.
No, that's not bad. Not for a budget.
Nah. And then the design too. The design, I
Yeah,
think
it's
the
just a
design's there. Like it's unique. I like the
it's
design.
unique.
Yeah, it does have a belly. It has a little belly on it. Now I see why you said it. Chubby clear.
But I thought it was a fun one. I saw it on Amazon and I was like, hey, I'll give that a shot, you know.
Yeah, yeah, me too. That's
So
like I said, that one I think that was when Senka was just coming out that I was looking at
yeah,
that one. And these neighbors running around upstairs. I don't know why it
I
matters
like
if I have it
trying
in my
different
pocket or not.
I like trying different stuff, giving different things a try, you know.
What's that?
I like trying different stuff, different blade shapes, different checking different things out.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I like to do that a lot. Um, it's just you want to see how other things function, or just if you like them or not. That's how I am too. What How big is your yard, man? You said that you had a big yard.
So I trying to think of how to describe it. So we have like our own yard around our house, but we share like the driveway and another chunk of yard with the other house because our landlord owns both. Um, so the other house is empty right now. They moved out and left. So I've been cutting the other yard too. So I was doing that strip plus around our house. So it was a lot. It's a lot. It's like,
Yeah,
man.
I
But
do.
I don't know. It's maybe an acre, 2 acres we live on with both houses because we share the driveway and shit. And yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so it's a good chunk of land.
What do you got, a rider or are you pushing on more?
No, just a push more.
No, I
But
got you. Is that
just
something
get my
you decided to do on your own, the front part, like the other persons, or did they ask you
yeah.
to do it?
No, I decided to do it. Just keep it
Oh, okay.
looking nice while there's nobody living
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Keep it presentable.
yeah.
Is it
and and we always shared that part with the old neighbors when they were there because there's like a communal outdoor fire pit down there, so we'd always share it anyways, and we hang out down there all the time. So might as well take care of it if I'm using it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, for sure.
so,
Uh, does your more take gas or is it like rowdy old school? No, just joking.
no, it
No,
takes gas. It
no,
takes
I'm
gas.
joking. I don't know why that was a dumb joke. I don't even know why I said that. I didn't
I
know
did
mine
buy a
and I
new
thought it
weed
was funny.
eater. I did buy a new weed eater this week that's battery powered, and I like it so far.
Oh yeah, the how long do those batteries last? Are they because it's just for
Um, I used
long?
it what? I used it 2 days for like an hour apiece, and pretty heavily, might I add, because it was real tall in the back of the house. So I was trying to like cut it down before I mowed it, um, before it died on me. So I got a couple hours good use out of it, heavy use out of it. So
Oh, nice.
I'm sure
Is it
once I get everything cleaned up to where it should be, and then I'm just doing the basic trimming, it'll be more than enough. So
what brand is it?
steel,
I don't. Oh, okay.
it's a steel
What is
brand.
a good? Is that a good brand for mowers and weed eaters and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Um,
I don't really
some of
know too much.
some of the top brands for weed eaters is like Husqvarna, or Steel for their gas one. This just happens to be Steel's battery powered one. It's a 40-volt battery. I like it so far. It works nice. I was just trying to minimize for me like how much fuels and oils and shit I got laying around, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like it
Oh,
gets
for sure.
messy and
Yeah, it makes sense, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I
so
don't really know any of them, so I was like, "What is it? A good one?" I don't know. I don't want to pretend like I know and
right. Yeah, and
be like,
there's
"Oh
a ton of
yeah."
brands. There's a ton of brands out there that make stuff. You got Craftsman making stuff and Steel and Cobalt, I think, makes some that they sell at Lowe's. But if you're going for like a good gas powered weeder, go with a Husqvarna, man. They're a little more spendy, but that's the way to go. Like that's what we
Yeah, there
use
are
at work, and they're solid.
certain things that you need to pay up for if you want them to work right.
Yeah,
There are some things that you can't be like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy the cheap one," because then it
right.
just doesn't work out. Then it breaks into something. If it's a necessity, you should pay up. It just works out better.
Yep. I've learned that throughout life. Sometimes you got to pay the money for a good quality. And I've gotten to the point where I prefer doing that. Like, but I'm the guy that I'll go do my research on something for 2 or 3 days. Go down the rabbit hole online, research a bunch, find out what the top quality shit is for that if I don't know, and then I'll go buy it. That way I don't make a bad buy or something, bad
Yeah,
purchase.
man. That's the way you
So
gotta do it, man. Absolutely, that's the
like,
way I do it too, man. That's the smartest way to do it. There are some times when you don't have the benefit of that, but if you do have the time and everything, then should definitely, at least
yeah,
if you're short on time, at least do quick research. But
yeah. And that's
it's
what that's what sent me down the rabbit hole for pocket knives was I saw Best Damn EDC Taylor Martin, one of his videos where he did like best budget knives under $50 or something. And I
Mhm.
watched his video, and then I was like, well, I've been carrying this Gerber forever, but I want to know more. So then I started researching shit and looking up more YouTube videos, and that just took me down this rabbit hole. And I started buying knives, and then I found all these different YouTubers, and here I am,
Yes,
man. Like,
sir. Yes, sir.
so,
Same
and
way
now
for
I'm
me,
still here
man.
because the community is fucking awesome. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm with you on that 100%, man. For real.
And all I wanted
EOS
to do in the
Matrix.
beginning was buy a good pocket knife. That's all I wanted to do. And
Yeah, yeah.
now I've
Mine
got,
was from trying to find a keychain knife, and that's how this turned into like the designing and everything, knives and wanting more knives and wanting to experience
yeah,
them, the community and
not,
everything, all from a pocket knife, Kershaw Cinder. So
oh, okay.
yeah,
I've
but
seen
yeah,
those. I've never picked one up, but I've seen them.
yeah, they're okay. I mean, it's little letter. I think it's 3CR, little letter opener.
If you guys can get it fired up.
What is
Sorry.
the? No, no, you're good, man. EOS
Kid was
Nautilus.
asking a question.
Nautilus. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, steel makes they're more known for their chainsaws than anything.
You see, I wouldn't even know how to spell it, bro. How to spell it all wrong. Thank you, One Moon. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Husqvarna, yeah, Husqvarna, however you say it.
veiny. Let's go. Disposition 22. What up? What up? How you doing? They stopped in last time and said, "What up? What are you carrying?
What's up,
What are you carrying?
Disposition?
Let us know."
New name to me, but what's up, man?
Yeah, yeah. I've seen it one time before too, but I don't know. They said, "What up?" and then they dipped out. Let us
I
know
was
what
new
you're
once too,
carrying.
so
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. It's all good. I'm just curious. Red Coat goes on tonight, right?
what's that?
Big Red EDC goes on tonight, right?
Yeah, he should be on 10 p.m. Pacific time,
Okay, I got his link ready to drop.
so the 12 for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I sometimes I miss his lives, or I'll have him on and uh, I'm not able to really chat. I think the past couple of lives I've been able to be in there though.
Yeah. Well, and he always does, well, not always. Usually the first weekend of every month he does an early one and it's 2 p.m. for us. So 4 for you. And he does that one because it works out with his work schedule, but two, for people that can't always catch his late one, they can catch that one. It's easier for them to get on and catch it. So he tries to accommodate once a month. That's kind of cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I'd seen him. I think this past weekend he had an early one because I went. It was my
Yeah.
first. That was my second Saturday stream, but it was when I decided I was going to go to Saturday from Friday,
hmm
and I thought I was avoiding people, and then I saw him, and I was like, I don't want to
I
interact with
usually,
you.
I usually miss those ones because I'm out doing shit with the family on Saturdays. So,
Yeah,
but
that's what I was thinking about too when I went with Saturday because Friday's already tight because it's when people are getting out, but it's Friday. People are trying to cash their checks or whatever they're doing. They're running around, and then it's Metal Complex and Bees at like 7. So I was like, man, I had to cut it short to give them time. And then I saw G Balls doing his like live stream thing that he releases on Friday,
mhm.
his videos, his little partner thing. I
Right.
don't know what they're called, off the edge or something like that.
Yeah.
No, that's Lefty. Anyway, so Saturday I thought would be good, and then I saw Big Red, but so now I know why he does it. He does once every month. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because it
Yeah. And
wasn't.
then on Fridays, there's a handful of people that go live like every Friday. There's a whole, yeah. And it's turned into there's so many people that do lives now. It's almost hard to not step on somebody else's toes, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
there's so many of them overlap, and like it, yeah. But like I've always said, go watch who you want to watch. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
you
Yeah,
know,
I wouldn't take any offense to it myself. I'm trying to avoid it also because with the bigger channels, if somebody's watching them, nobody's gonna come over here. So
right? Yeah, I
I'm
got
trying
you.
to. But yeah, I also don't want to, but I wouldn't be interrupting anybody's. I'm sure.
Like
Who's
I thought about,
Loot-10-Tex?
I had thought about doing lives myself at one point, and I was like, but there's already so many people doing it. Like I was like, I'm just gonna be another. I was like, I'll just hop on other people's lives and hang out. You know, that's what I do. I just hop on lives and bullshit. And
Well, it's been fun, man. I have some. I had a little chat with hopped in Grumpy's live on Thursday in the chat, and he's been busy and stuff, so he might be coming on as a guest. But if you want to come on another time too, uh, chat again. Let me know. Maybe
hell
we
yeah,
can work
man.
on the design. I know you said that you have some stuff that you sketched out. If you want to mess with something like that, we can do that live or something like that. Something cool. Because that was part of
Okay.
the idea for this for my channel anyway. So that could be fun. Let me know.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Smart. Finally catch a live. Okay. Disposition 22. Well, 22. Welcome. How you doing? Glad you could join us.
Smart. What?
I don't know.
I
Smarvilton.
I'm not even gonna try to
Or
pronounce that because I'm gonna butcher it.
I almost got it. um, you didn't tell us what you're carrying, though. I want to know what you're carrying. What's in your pockets? What kind of wallet you got? Any type of EDC. That's what this is. MB EDC Loot-10-Tex.
I've been rocking my open sea leather hot rack
Oh,
this week.
nice, dude. I want
This
to get
little guy,
an open sea. Which one is
dude.
it?
I This is the hot rack, is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
I
I
love
like
open
the
sea leather.
cam.
Joe at Lancel makes some good wallets too. I got a couple of his. But I love open sea leather. I was rocking this one for a long time. This is the Hobai 2.0. Got the flap,
Oh, okay.
then you got your different, and then it's got another spot on the back there. This one's a fun one too. It's darkened up quite a bit since I got it, but got a two tone on it in blue stitching there.
Oh, yeah, it looks good, man.
And then I've got another. It's like the mini topsider or something. I think somewhere in my it's buried up here, but yeah, I've got a couple of their wallets. I like them, man. They make some good stuff, and it's cool because um, I know most of you probably know who they are, but he's a veteran and he lives in Hawaii, and he hand makes all these. So, I mean, super cool dude. Great quality leather. Just awesome product. I 100% support what he's doing. So. But this one, I always end up coming back to this one for some reason because it just works. It's minimal, it's easy,
Yeah.
slim. You know what I mean? Like it holds what I need. Just works for
I
me.
didn't I didn't know he was in Hawaii though. That's cool.
Yeah, he's in Hawaii.
That's cool. Yeah, I like I want to try one eventually. I saw him from Best Damn, of course. That's where I saw Best Damn EDC, but
Mm.
the cam I think is the layout that I like, that cam one. I think it's
Oh
called
yeah,
the
the
cam.
yeah, 'cause
Hopefully there's not ladies on it.
he's got the top sider, the gun deck, um, which are similar. One's just flipped sideways. That's the only difference on how it's laid out. But yeah, he's got a few different designs, and it's cool because if you go to his website, he's got like a list of like basic colored ones. Not maybe basic is wrong, but like just basic leather colored ones that are like ready to go. You can buy them right there, and they'll ship next day, kind of thing. Or you can go and you can order and you can pick your leather and your colors and your stitching and all that shit, and then you got to wait for them to make it. But you can pick your
Yeah.
poison and what you want to do, which I think is really cool that he's doing it like that. Um, so he's got
Yeah, it
some
is.
basic ones ready to ship, and then you can go crazy if you want to and order.
You can get one for your birthday or something. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that too. The he has like the layers of the like on the website it shows like the colors and the leather and all that. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna get one. I don't know which one. I don't know if I'd want to get pick the colors or whatever, or if I would just go with the regular stitching or anything. I don't know, man. But
I
it's really he makes nice stuff, man. Looks good.
I like getting the lighter colored leather myself because then it darkens and patinas, and I like
Oh
the
yeah.
patina. Um, this one I might end up buying another one down the road that is a lighter color so it can patina because this one came dark. But it's still a wonderful wallet. Like I love it. Um, but I like that patina. I like it when it gets darker over time, and like my one from Joe, if I can find it, it got dark. Like it was natural colored, and it where is it? There it is. Nope, that's not it. That one. This is my other one from them. That this got dark too. This is that other OpenSea one.
Oh okay.
This
Yeah.
is a topsider mini, so it's just got the flap and a couple pouches.
Yeah, mine is
Um,
kind of something like that.
and then they have the regular topsider is bigger than this. Um, the same thing. But this one used to be light colored, like the bottom of this one, and now it's super dark. It just aged, and
Oh,
this
wow.
is from Joe. This is Lanthaw leather. Yeah, dude, this thing aged awesome.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Cool.
It looks
This is
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, he
So
does good work too, man.
got a little collection of wallets.
Hey, man, that's what's up.
I got a couple others too. Like I have one recycled firefighter. He makes stuff out of old fire hoses. I got one from him. That's really cool. Um, and then I got stuff like this guy. The this one I use it's a pouch, but I use it like a wallet, and so I'll usually have like uh flashlight and stuff on this side, and then over here it's just a perfect size for like wallet cards and stuff. So I'll put my cards and shit in this side, and then it's got
I've
Velcro
seen
on the
that
front.
one. Which one is
This
that
is
one?
this is the cup or compact utility pouch from Zero Feud.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, I like carrying that's a good pocket size. It's not gigantic like some of the other pouches. So
Yeah.
I'll carry that guy on the weekends for like a light carry. And then what's the other one? Where'd it go? I have another one that I was. It's somewhere. I don't know where the hell it went. I got so much crap over here. I got to clean up my desk. But no, the Arc Company Boulder wallet. Arc Company is another big EDC brand that's been around a while. Um, and that one is really cool because it's got spots for the card stuff in it, but it's also got spots on the front for like a small knife and a flashlight or whatever.
Oh,
So it kind
good.
of fit everything in one. I've been carrying that
Yeah.
one recently too for on the weekends for like a small lightweight carry because it just condenses everything down. It makes it
Yeah.
so I don't have my pockets full of shit like I do at work.
Yeah, no,
But
that's kind of like what the idea I have for this one, but I use it as a case if I can get it out of my pocket. I use it as a case too, so because I don't have a phone case, so it slides in the main part there.
okay,
And well, the idea of it is because when the knife's in my pocket, it doesn't hit the
right,
phone.
right.
So, but I want to get yeah, what is it? Yellow Birch or what is it? Outfitters.
Oh yeah, yellow birch up. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I want to get one of theirs with the layout that I like, but I haven't. I'm gonna get it eventually, but that's the one that had
Right.
my. I forgot which one it's
Here's
called, but
here's that art company one. So it's got a couple of spots in the front, like I said, for knife, flashlight, whatever. And then you flip it over, and it's got a big pocket there. But then it snaps open, and you've got a little tuck-in pocket there, and another little, so you can tuck some cash and shit inside of it or whatever. And
yeah,
kind of a
I
cool,
like.
yeah.
Is that on Amazon?
They have a website. Art. Just look up Arc Company, ARC,
Oh,
Art
okay.
Company.
Because I
They're
saw
on
one.
Instagram too.
Oh, okay. Because I saw one similar on Instagram on
And
Amazon.
they've got those, but they've got a ton of other options too, pouches and different variations. And oh yeah, they do. Their whole thing is EDC organization pocket shit. That's their whole shtick. So
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. You see that? Like that's the idea with my brand for NBEDC. It's supposed to be not just knives. You know what I mean?
right,
So uh, so I'm interested in all that too, and Yeah, I saw that one time when I was looking for a new. I think it was when I was looking for a new pouch, but I was like, oh, it's too small for what I was looking for at the time. But yeah, I'm gonna be like you eventually and be like, this one's.
Oh, dude, I've tried so many different things trying to find like the ideal carry for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
some of them I like so much I bounce back and forth and whatever. Like before I got this guy, the one I was showing in the beginning, from Bug Out Bart, I found these, and this is neat 'cause it's like a bunch of different elastic straps just cross, weaved or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
so you can stuff stuff in here whichever way you want, and it's small, like it's not much bigger than this, you know what I mean? Um, and I would have like my classic SD stuffed in here, and like a little fidget in here, and like a small flashlight in here, and I just drop that in my pocket. And that's from, oh god, what's that guy's name? He's on Etsy, Fox EDC, I think.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but it's a simple thing that he's making and selling, but it works awesome for just a quick pocket drop, and keeping those things tight, and not bouncing around. And so I got a couple
Yeah,
of those from him when I bought them.
yeah. I think I've seen that one before. I want to say. Is it have to? I've had to have seen it in somebody's like setup or something on Instagram.
Yeah.
It looks familiar. That's cool. That's a
So
cool idea too.
and then I've got I don't have a garage built gear, unfortunately. I've never been able to snag one. But I do have bigger pouches like that. You know, this is from Rover EDC. He's up in Canada, I think, also on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
But usually these ones, like I've got a couple different ones. These I drop like in my backpack, or and I've got one in my truck that has like a toolkit in it. Um, I don't try to shove these in my pocket. You know what I mean? Like, but I want to check out. I want to
Yeah,
check
no,
out.
yeah,
I
like
want to
this
check
one
out
gets big in my pocket.
that new brand that everybody's been rocking, that Data Crew or whatever. I want to try
Oh
one of
yeah,
theirs.
I thought that was
So
just like something that was like a following or something. So they make stuff.
Data Crew, yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, they're newer to the scene. I don't know, they came out of nowhere, but they're making all kinds of pouches and shit. And I've been seeing them on a few other channels, and I want to check them out and try them.
There's something
But
happened
they're
with your audio, I think,
oh, did I lose you?
or is that
Can you
me?
hear me?
I can hear you, but it sounds low. Sounds different.
Did I hit my? How's that?
Maybe it's me. Is it me? Can y'all hear him?
I can hear you just fine. I was playing with my volume, but I can hear you.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a can.
Oh, weird.
I wonder if it's my TV. I hope it's not my TV. Oh, okay, it's your audio.
Is it my audio? Did I mess with something?
I don't know. Not sure what happened. Maybe are your batteries dying in your headphones?
I don't think so. It would beep at me if they were.
Yeah, it just went out of nowhere. It changed levels and then it did whatever it's doing now. I
Let me
mean,
try
we
to
can hear
reset it
you.
real
It's
quick.
just you just sound different. Okay, yeah, that's how I hear it too.
How's that? Is
A little bit better.
that better?
Yeah, a little bit. Sounds say something.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, there you are.
All right. Reconnect them again.
Oh
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
yeah, it took a break real quick. um, yeah, so I'm about to close it out here.
All right, bud.
But hey, for sure, like if you want to come on another time, and if you want to, what do you think about uh trying something in the CAD like while we're live?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Okay, it
Hell yeah.
might be a little rough go. We could probably see how we set up, and then Because what do you have some stuff sketched out already? Or
I don't know. I haven't sketched anything out yet. I definitely have ideas up in my head.
okay. No,
It's
yeah.
been one of those things like I've I've I have the desire to design something, but I just like I don't know what I would do with it after I draw it up. You know what I mean? I'm like, where do I go with
Yeah.
it then? Um, and I don't have the money to go and be like, hey, make this for me. So you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I
so I
mean,
just haven't really.
if you draw something or you feel like drawing something up, a sketch or whatever, excuse me, and you want to send it and then we can work on it live or something like that, let me know, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool, dude.
Cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Sounds awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with Grumpy. He said after Blade show, and then I want to hit up High Winds EDC about coming on too.
Okay.
Um, he's somebody that I've been seeing. I don't know if you follow him. I should have gotten his link. And Big Red goes on. I'm gonna drop his link in here, so people have it. I know most people know him already. And you said what time does he go
I
on, man?
think 10 p.m. Pacific.
10 p.m. Pacific.
Yep. And
Yeah,
then
good guy.
usually said Stevie goes on this evening too. Before that, I don't remember what time, but
I think he went on last Saturday. I think Satisfaction said
oh,
every
okay,
other Saturday. So I don't know if that means Satisfaction's doing one this weekend or if that just means that nobody's going on. But
okay.
there's Big Red, good live, good guy. Y'all go check him out. I'm gonna drop Zach stuff. He goes on tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow at noon.
Zach stuff, another good dude, another good dude. I'm gonna drop your link in here too. You gonna start doing more videos?
Yeah, I need to. I need to get back and start dropping videos. I've got all kinds of stuff to do videos on. I just haven't done it.
Okay, cool, man. Well, there's your link right there. Y'all go subscribe. Y'all go check everybody out. Give some likes and the thumbs and all that good stuff.
Like I
Thanks for
wanted
coming
to. I've
on. It
been.
was fun having you on.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Thanks you for
Um,
having me, dude.
yeah, no, yeah, it was a good time. Do you have anything you want to say? Anything to wrap up with?
Nah,
Anything like that?
just
No?
everybody stay safe out there. Stay sharp. Watch your back. You know, kind of a crazy world, so just mind what you're doing.
Yeah, man. All right, everybody. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good night. What are y'all eating? Y'all let me know next time. Write it down. I want to know. I'm gonna say, what y'all carrying? What did y'all eat?
All
Hey,
right.
Z-Man, hang back for a minute when I end the
Yeah,
broadcast.
man.
All right, cool. All right, y'all have a good night. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
Peace.